Tropicana gets its roof torn off, Tropicana Stadium that the Tampa Bay Rays play in. And if you look into it, Tropicana orange juice was created in 1947 at the same time the U.S. military did their first ever experiment on a hurricane. You guys look it up, 1947, first experiment on a hurricane. Bradenton, Florida is where Tropicana orange juice was created, in Bradenton. So you just happen to have Anderson.
I've had non-sexual orgasms within my body, pleasures that I didn't know were possible.
Fuck you. There's another short hat.
You deserve that, wrestler.
It's true. You do this.
It's damn near like a rite of passage in this. Oh my god, it's working.
Mandy says that Dolly grips harder than me. This is fucking unacceptable.
Get pulled out, bitch. You don't grift enough.
I really haven't been grifting hard enough. You guys, I just found out I have cancer.
Bank account cancer?
Got cancer in your pee-pee?
I'm going to clip that. You have cancer.
All right, but seriously, donate some fucking money just because I might have cancer and just not know about it.
And to be fair, that is untreated, unknown cancer is the worst type of cancer because it's untreated.
Right,
so I think
and unknown.
For untreated cancer people, get out your wallets, open your wallets, open your heart.
I can't believe I have the worst type of cancer there is. This is tragic. I just need some money to kill me.
God is so good. The stillness is so gentle. The silence is powerful. See, because it's through the silence of our listening and our seeking that God reveals the wisdom. The wisdom is realized in the silence from within you. The silence within you is beyond the mind chatter, behind those gossiping and controlling voices that are always around, whether it's in your ears or around. There's voices and gossip and voices and words that want to control you, want to interrupt your peace, interrupt your silence. You choose what you allow.
You choose what you allow. Do you see, guys? Do you see? Look deeply into my eyes. You choose what you allow. Or into my visor. As you can see, Bumpkin and I are learning new skills to make the production value better. That's why we were a little bit late. Also, I was big-tarded and did not put a scheduled time. I just clicked create. So I'm sorry for those of you who were waiting. How are you doing today, Bumpkin? You just got off work?
I just got off work. Yeah. This is a true
cheese.
This is, of course, this is a true statement. Donate and support Bumpkin's tragic struggle with thyroid AIDS type B. Thank you so much, Wicked Wally, for that. You know, it gets more and more difficult every day.
And you know what? Remember, as friends and co-hosts, we also suffer. So I just like the thought. I like the thought of somebody grifting off cancer and then somebody else like grifting
off of their
cancer. Yeah. But how's everybody doing on this warm, beautiful night going into morning? Bumpkin, I heard you told me a story when you were about to get off work. You said that you were leaving work and like 2 more cop cars called up full of motherfuckers. 3. You just sped up. You're like, oh, hell no, to the no.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Yes, it is inspirational. Bumpkin is not even on medical leave for his thyroid cancer, butthole AIDS.
Okay, adding the butthole in there is a little bit too much. Okay.
The link is the stream yard is posted if you guys want to join, because this is a chill open panel. Mainly we're just showing off the production value. Trying to shield for Bumpkin's thyroid butthole AIDS. Oh.
I think burgers are really good with fries.
I think you're a fry. But now I can even do this.
What?
Now I can do this. And boom! I can play a game when I'm bored and like people are talking about things that bore me. And I can you guys can watch me slay motherfuckers without it lagging like a motherfucker on Streamlabs. So that is pretty based. Pay no attention to the friendship button. So boom.
Look at you.
Or I can play funny little clips in the background whenever people are talking. Like, say, whenever people say stuff that annoy me, like this clip right here. I love that so much. Just the elephant kicking sand in the fucking crocodile's face.
It'd be so
I don't
funny
know.
about that crocodile, bro. I'm like, fine, I'll go away. God damn, dude, Jesus.
That's like what I want to do to some panelists sometimes. Like whenever I'm about to kick somebody, I'm gonna play that GIF now. I'm like, yeah, like that's gonna when that gets put on my screen, you know somebody's about to get the boot.
Oh my god.
Blue Jay, it's always safe. Come on up if you want to. What's up, Judo Fly? I believe that's David as well on both accounts. David, I heard you sharded the like button. Are you okay, man? Are you okay? Did it hurt? You got Minecraft on deck?
Dude, a Minecraft SMP server for the Panelverse would go wild, dude.
Yeah, but see, Minecraft and YouTube don't mix. What's up, Miss Melina? How you doing? Welcome to the panel. It's open topics, just chill stream, whatever you want to talk about. What's up, Miss Blue Jay? Welcome to the panel. Open topic,
thanks.
whatever you want to talk about.
I just got here, so I didn't hear anything before now. So did you guys barely start?
Huh?
Did you guys just barely start the stream? I just barely got here, so I didn't even know how long you've been going.
Oh yeah, no, I was just
7
showing off
minutes.
new production value.
Oh, right on. Cool. Yeah. I don't care. I'm open to whatever.
Well, I mean, it's open topic. We were just really doing a chill stream because Bumpkin just got off work, and I mean, the morning news show will start at 7.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I'm gonna be.
Bumpkin can't do it. Bumpkin can't do the news show. He's sad. He's a Zionist, and he's sad that Israel's getting hammered with missiles right now.
I am.
Okay.
I actually.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I actually, for the first time in a long time, I looked up.
Yeah, Mom?
Yeah, hello, Mel.
Hello?
Hi.
What's up, Mel?
How you doing, Miss Mella? It's an open topic. We're just chilling. If you got something you want to talk about, we can talk about it.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm so delighted to have seen the inferences on chilling. So many are interested in a conflict. I just liked it. It was like, let's chill. That's what's up.
We like to talk. We just like to talk and hang out sometimes. It's
Yeah.
good. It's good for the soul. It's good for the soul, really, honestly.
It's like
I wish my bandwidth was stronger. My bandwidth is kind of choppy right now. Otherwise, I would bring my full personality. Like I actually have an exceptional personality. I can adjust and bring up topics of any interest, and we could vibe off of that. Unfortunately, my bandwidth is not optimal at the moment, so I'm just going to sit back, chill, and listen to what everybody's discussing. And if I'm afforded the opportunity, I'd like to chime in when I can. Is that all right?
Oh yeah, most definitely. You can chime in
Okay.
whenever you want.
Thank you so much. I'll be on mute until I'm called for. Thank you.
Awesome. What's up, David? How you doing today, buddy?
Something tells me.
Good,
Okay.
good. How's it going? How's everybody doing?
We're just doing a chill stream because it's kind of in the middle of the night. I just woke up about an hour or two ago. Getting ready for the news stream at 7 o'clock. We're going to be going over the Israeli-Iran conflict. There is a lot of development. I honestly didn't think Iran was going to be able to even strike back. But apparently they've been hammering Israel with missiles.
Allah wills it. Allah wills it.
Bumpkin be like, I am a Zionist. Strap me to an F-14 and send me straight to Tehran.
Strap me to a missile and shoot me at Tel Aviv. I am ready.
Well, they have been able to interfere and like neutralize a lot of those drones though from like neighboring countries, right?
Yeah, I think Iran. I don't believe Israel or Western media because they say only 9 got through out of 100 that Iran shot. And you can clearly see on the video that there is more than 9 explosions and hits.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't really watched a lot about that story to be honest.
Oh, there's a little
drop
bit
down?
to go over. I believe so.
Maybe
She said her bandwidth was messed up, so she'll be back. I'm assuming.
I was gonna make a bet that she was gonna say something before she was called.
If you hear any of this gaming and stuff, let me know. I can't tell if you can hear it or not. Secondly, I've been given permission to let you know that's family on my other account. I was telling them about it. They've got the connections to the Judo Fly Productions channel. So I told them to hop in. I sent them the link and stuff. So
Base.
Yeah, it's Gucci. It's Gucci.
I am going. Yeah, have you ever watched Breaking Bad?
Man, I hadn't got there yet. I need to binge the whole thing.
Oh man,
I haven't, but I mean I know about it.
See, there's a game that came out that's called Not Fried Chicken, and if you watch Breaking Bad, I'm not gonna ruin it for David, but if you watch Breaking Bad, you know what Not Fried Chicken is a reference to, and I'm about to start my own empire and doing what Gus Fring did in the video game. I just gotta turn down the audio real quick because it is reaming out my ears. So, I mean, as far as everything's considered, how's you guys' nights going?
Oh, sorry, it was me.
So far, so good. Started to crash out, but it.
Okay, go ahead. I'll wait until
My
you're done.
bad. Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Okay,
I don't
it's
have
all right. We just
anything
kept
about
starting
you.
at the same time, so I get it.
Yeah.
It's like when you almost run into someone in public.
Yeah. It's the dance. Yeah, I don't have anything of value. I hadn't done shit.
Yeah, old man, I love Rick and Morty. I would play some of it on stream, but a lot of that is heavily copyrighted. But I love the new season of Rick and Morty so far. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, Wicked, like, it's good so far. But like developers, they release these okay to good games and then they just walk away from them, so it kind of sucks. So how Blue Jay? You was talking about your night. How's it going so far?
It's been pretty chill. My boys are with their dad this weekend, so I've just been like cleaning up and then listening to music and stuff. I watched like a few little not documentaries like long ones, but just like about human migration. I just like watch history stuff sometimes. That's not it. It's been cool. It's been quiet.
So the name of our restaurant in the game is called Ortho's Not Drug Ring.
That's a restaurant?
Yeah, not drug rings.
Sounds appetizing.
I promise you that I won't sprinkle crack in your chicken.
Is that like a based on them using restaurants as covers or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I figured.
I've seen drug games where it's like drug tycoons, and I've seen restaurant simulators, but I've never seen them combined. So like I want to see how it plays. And you can see that it's not just drugs, it's like any type of business. It's kind of funny to me. See, it's got clean streets, good neighborhood, a booming economy. It's time for us to come in and fuck everything up.
Is this going to turn into a gaming stream?
Probably.
Hey, Bumpkin, are you there?
Mm-hmm. What's up?
Oh. Did you have to beat up any prisoners tonight at work?
Nah.
That's good.
Yeah, I was lucky today, or I should say they were lucky today.
They were tired.
They were lucky today. I love how you changed it. They were lucky today that I was in a good mood.
I really was in a no bullshit mood though.
Left the taser at home.
Yeah, not even a taser, but I refuse to be.
Are you authorized to use tasers where you work?
There's an authorization course that you can go there to get authorized to use them, but they're not on.
Bumpkin, if you get authorized to use a taser,
yeah, what's up?
When you go through the training, much like Sasquatch's story about the gorilla today, you have to, like, it is a requirement. You have to record your certification. I want to see how well you tank a taser and pepper spray in the face.
Oh yeah.
If you do it, I'll do my debut of showing my face on YouTube by getting the same certifications.
Yeah, they make you get tased and pepper sprayed, right, in order to do it to someone else.
Yeah. Y'all will see me cry like a bitch because I can't stand my eyes having anything, and like if I get dust in my eyes, I get really bitchy and mad and angry. Dude,
yeah, I heard that's worse. Face. That's by far worse is the pepper spray than the taser. That's what I've like seen, people testimonies or whatever. That like Officer Kingdom said that he's like, I'd never do pepper spray again, ever.
This is Pax Americana. This is Orthodox guy. Hold on, real quick. Let me change I don't want to change cameras. I'm the spaceman. And I like Rick and Morty. I don't know if Bumpkin likes Rick and Morty. Bumpkin, do you like Rick and Morty?
Oh my god, this is a throwback to one of my most terrible times on stream.
Oh.
It wasn't terrible. It's like this, right? So if anyone remembers Celtic Tiger, okay? I'm sure you remember Celtic Tiger, Orthodox.
My mother told me a long time ago, if you have nothing nice to say, say nothing at all. I'm just playing. No, I know of Celtic Tiger. I don't really know him.
Yeah. And there's this point directly after the initial NF collapse, right? Where I was rebuilding shit. I put him into a lot of positions of power, right? And there's this specific stream where we were talking about bureaucracy, right? We're talking about bureaucracy. And then he goes, this reminds me of an episode of Rick and Morty. And then he's like, season 2, episode 5, like, just like plays out the entire, like, to the fucking frame, bro. And you just saw me die. Live on stream, you just saw me die that this nerd just said that live on fucking air.
Oh, I remember that video actually.
Yeah. God, do we still have that video? I wish I could bring that shit up.
Hey, Panfusa might have it.
Panfusa for sure has it. Old mate.
We have to play it on the next stream because, like, this dude, oh my god, I remember now. He's like straight up going on about Rick and Morty, and you just see you just. So you turn your head to the camera and you're just like, like you just look like you die on the inside, bro.
Yeah, I did die on the inside. I don't think I ever recovered, honestly.
Vomiting internally.
No, like you can see Bumpkin just fucking on the inside. I want y'all to know, like, I just purchased a chicken coop to put it in the kitchen. That is fucking raunchy as fuck. And then a blender. Like, I like this game already.
Oh, in your game. I thought, oh, you're going to have live chickens
I
in
was
your
fixing
kitchen?
to say, are you talking about IRL or in game?
In game. But no, like, so I did have a chicken coop at one time. Like, I have a garden and everything.
Dude, I gotta
go ahead.
I gotta make a video of the garden that I got. I was on a panel earlier and we got to talking about it. So I got to go out and cam up and floss my whole backyard and the Garden of Eden-esque image. I've got everything from tomatoes to beans, got wheat, squash, like steaks today. Showed off my ginseng and yellow root, bloodroot, and all the herbs and stuff we got around here. Yeah, I got to make a video, dude. I got to show everybody. I got to brag about it, I guess. But speaking of bragging, the nerd that's got the Judo Fly Productions account right now wants me to make sure everybody knows we've got a wrestler on deck. Been wrestling for a grip now, and probably going to be going places with it. Built like a brick shit house, and I don't even want none.
Base.
So there's that. Make sure you get that like in too while you got that account, yo. Like and shard it.
Shard it.
Hey, Orthodox.
Yeah.
Have you guys covered the Trump or the Elon apology? I haven't watched it about it, but I saw that he did apologize. I was curious.
I have not.
I just saw this headline that said like too little, too late, or like Sky Australia News or something, you know. But yeah, I think it is too late. You can't say something like that.
Oh, did he really actually say something about that? The Skeezy Island and Trump, or was that just really?
Yeah, no, he did. Because I looked
know.
it up myself. I thought it was maybe like a fake news, so I looked on Elon Musk because I follow him on X, and he really had it on his own post. It said he was on the list.
I didn't even know about the video. I was just wondering if you guys
Dude, that's
the show. Yeah, I don't mind the show. I still think it's like slop, though. I still think the show's like slop. Rex, shout out to Rex. Rex is a longtime friend. Congratulations on your 5 years of transition, Bumpkin. I'm gonna kill you in your sleep, you maggot with an F.
Wow.
They're bringing back old fucking. See, this is the old lore that you don't know about. It's okay. You guys.
Well, I'm interested. Tell me more.
It's a dumb fucking meme. They literally face swapped like me as a woman, and then they just posted like congratulations, Bumpkin, on your transition, and then they would just post it on Twitter occasionally, replying to my shit. It was pretty funny. Not gonna lie.
That is fucking terrible.
It was pretty funny. Not gonna lie.
That is terrible. Somebody hit me on the Discord DMs with the image.
So, did like your friends in real life? Is that why it's just a joke, or?
Wait, what was that?
The people that were doing that, are they like friends of yours in your real life, and they were just joking, or are they trolls?
No, Well, I mean, I've met these people in real life. I wouldn't say they're everyday friends, but I've met these people in real life. So, long-time friends, I should say.
Okay.
Long-time friends. Nothing was nefarious about it. They weren't trying to actually convince people that I was a.
Okay.
That I was a.
That's kind of where I was going with it. I kind of figured that.
Mm-hmm. Well, it is a fact that Trump is a pedo, and presumably y'all knew this, so you are basically.
What? No, that's not a fact. Why do you say that?
Crazy word.
What?
Oh, that was a comment. I thought Bumpkin, you were saying that. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, he's probably talking about the Ellen.
God Emperor. Slandering the God Emperor on my stream?
Not
I
the
don't think
The
so.
closest thing they have that led to that is when he said she's gonna be my wife in 10 years to a 10-year-old, like as a joke to some people, which was
That
inappropriate, yes, but that's
that
not a
is
pedo.
wild.
You can't
Hold up.
call
Yeah,
someone that.
slander the God Emperor. Hold up. Slander that motherfucker. Nah.
I'm sorry. Bong and stuff. I'm assuming you might be British. Bong's in your name. You Brit Bong. Yeah. I don't know if you know this or not, but we don't necessarily suck Trump's dick over here. So
Yeah, we're not Trump
It's just the
supporters.
fact that you can't accuse people that they throw it around too lightly now. It's kind of like how racist is thrown around. It's like it doesn't have any real meaning like it's supposed to.
it's usually like the most offended by him are the ones. It's a maturity thing. It's you could definitely see the
I think it's an
split.
integrity, like an ethical honesty.
I think people are too immature to even have integrity. There are people that just haven't grown up in their mind.
I don't know though. I mean, my kids are probably considered immature, right? They're teenagers, but they don't lie about people.
Yeah,
Like I would never. I think those are two different things.
yeah. Their kids are less likely to lie than some of these adults.
It's more of a
Less
character trait
likely,
that
not
I think
yeah.
liars are liars from the time they're little kids, and then they keep lying. I don't. It's either internalize that it's wrong or you don't.
Either internalized. Yeah, but, I mean, I don't know. I got my ass beat for lying, so like,
Yeah, that's
I
what I
don't
was
think
going
it
to
was
say. It
much
depends
Right,
on
but
the
that's what I mean.
internalization.
And you stop
external
doing it.
consequences.
I think it's
You
more. I think it's
eventually internalize like I can't do this. I'm keeping my mask. It's wrong. And now that you're an adult, you can see why it's wrong. But either way, like you were taught that it was wrong, right? So I mean,
I mean, I suppose. I suppose.
everybody lies sometimes, a little here and there. I just mean like
Damn,
basically
I got
false
fired at the
accusation.
chicken shop. He fired me.
Oh, in the game.
Yeah. Oh, now I'm gonna learn how to be a drug
Fire.
dealer. Based. All right, there's enough of this game today. It is moving too slow, and I just woke up. I need a
We can't
I
really see it
need,
anyway. It's still live on.
but yeah, I don't feel like full screening it because like it is just a chill stream. If I want to do a gaming stream, I'd do a gaming.
So, what's your show going to be today about on the morning show?
The morning show is probably gonna be about Israel and Persia.
Oh yeah, that's right. So obviously you don't want to talk about that because you're going to save your
That's
opinion.
a
So
ban. That's a ban.
what did it say? I missed it. Or if you don't want to repeat it, it's fine.
Basically, someone said Bumpkin and I were pedos by proxy because we knew Trump was on the Epstein list or something.
Oh my god.
Something retarded. That's a ban.
Oh, and it's not even that bong and stuff person. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, but yeah, they were honestly.
I'm assuming that CB3 trying to justify the bullshit over the last
Okay, I
couple
was
of
fixing to
days.
say all haters already, but yeah, that would make sense.
Does he
Yo,
usually
what's
type in
up?
all lowercase?
What's up? What's up, Hate Frocan? How are you doing, Hate Frocan? We're just doing a chill stream. It's not much, but it's just talking shit, just chilling. It might even be just silence. I've already gathered several haters. Then Bumpkin has gathered an extensive list of haters over the year. I think Bumpkin already fell asleep.
How do you think that you could have prevented those haters like from getting, or have they not gotten that bad? You just kind of got rid of them early on.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what you got to do. You can't like entertain them too long.
Once it goes from just having a conversation versus a disagreement to full on somebody trying to talk shit, I remove myself from the situation.
African.
When the name calling starts, then you know you're dealing with a child. The name calling stuff is a dead tail.
I mean, depends on how good the name calling is, though. Some shit's really
you're
well
gonna have.
thought out.
Oh, is this the guy who was on
Yeah,
here the
you're
other
gonna
day? Who is that? I can't see.
Nice.
This is a
Africans.
personal friend of mine named Afro Coon. I mean Afrocan.
Oh, okay.
I call him Afro
Africans.
Coon. Hi,
Were you
Afro.
on the other night?
I was.
He was on one of the morning
Oh,
shows about a week ago.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I
With a
wasn't
very
sure if you
angry
were.
British man or something.
Oh,
Very,
okay. Yeah, I wasn't on
yeah, it
that
was
one.
angry British and Australian.
Yeah, it
We
was
had
like
we had
two.
Jim,
Yeah.
Jim and
Oh,
Jim
EB3
was
Jim.
the
at the
British
time.
guy
No,
yelling at the
EB3 was the
Australian guy,
British
right?
guy. Yeah, EB3 was the British guy yelling at the Australian. Jim was the Australian.
Okay.
Are you watching ESPN?
Oh, hold on. Let me turn that shit down.
You
Yeah,
always watch.
what is that?
We are in the back. So some Afro Coon lore, right? He is a WAP who loves the sisters, so we mess with him a lot. And he every time, like when I first met this man, every time he'd hop on Discord, he would have ESPN blaring in the background.
The thing is, it's never loud. My mic just picks it up really fucking well.
Well, that's the funny part, because like it's never loud enough for you to know what's going on, but because we know you, we know it's ESPN, and that's what makes it funny.
Yeah.
Like,
Sometimes
you
it's
just hear the
NHL
mumbling.
Network. Sometimes it's NHL Network, but it's usually ESPN.
And when you went to Job Corps, right? The funniest part
No ESPN.
was no ESPN, and then like one day when you finally
This meme has aged like fine wine, dude. 5 years later.
Run that shit back, yo! You got
5 years later, bro. This meme has aged like fine wine, dude.
That looks kind of like you, Bumpkin. Not to lie.
Bumpkin, how the fuck, dump, this is his twin sister Dumpling.
Yeah, no. So what they did was like that picture, the 2020 picture, that is technically me, but it's just a girl app face that they put over my actual picture.
It went from bang to
okay.
top.
You mean the 2020? The left one? They're both
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
basically.
yeah. They're both technically me.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
but they just put a face app over the first.
Photoshopped it. Okay. No wonder it looks so much like you.
Yeah. And then
that's fucking hilarious. African, do you have the video of Celtic Tiger talking about?
I have someone sending me an 11-minute video, 11-minute hate New Frontier video, and I'll play it for the entire audience.
I think you said Afrocan. I don't know who a Celtic Tiger is.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll download
What's up,
this.
Arctic Wolf? How you doing? You're such
Hi,
a
Arctic
beautiful.
Wolf.
How did that? Bumpkin, you do strike me as the person that if you were a girl, you'd have the dual snake bites.
That's crazy.
That's like crazy work. What the fuck?
Look, the dual snake bites right there.
That's wicked.
They're not.
Wait, so
I wasn't looking. What's that? What's dual snake?
This person is an Australian man, and we will not expect his. Will not respect his opinion as an Australian man.
Wait, so who are the other people in this little talk right here?
This is Miss Blue Jay and then David Wayne.
Hi, people.
How's it going?
Hey, what's up?
Love from Kentucky.
Gross.
You're God's strong. Forewarning, everybody on the panel: Afro Coon is God's strongest hater. This could be like the most adorable puppy, and he's a good person at heart, but it could be like the most greatest thing known to man, and like God's gift to humanity, and he'd find a way to hate it.
Wait, if you ever seen like those Instagram comments over like a dog, and it's like, why the fuck he's so happy? Like, bro thinks everything's fucking sunshine and rainbows. Like, that's me. It's like, why are you so happy? Why you look like that? Like,
fucking
are you from Jersey?
How did you know? How'd you know? How the fuck did you know? How'd you guess that off the rip?
It's the hatred.
Am I
No,
just that hatred that you can tell? Like I'm just that hateful.
what, from Jersey?
Yeah, I'm from Jersey.
Oh, I don't consider all people from Jersey hateful. I can just tell by your accent.
Well, most are.
Oh, really? Like, I've never been there.
I know.
But
Deny. See, here's the thing. Here's how
are
to
you a
piss somebody
Guido?
from Jersey off, right? For one, compare them to what's it called? Jersey Shore, and the second way is to deny their hatred, and they'll be like, they'll implode.
Well. You can also like say, "Are you from New York?" And I will curse you out.
I forgot about that one. I remember when somebody did that to
Yep.
you on Discord.
I can tell the
Oh,
difference,
that
but the
offended
attitudes are
me.
similar.
Oh
So
yeah,
wait,
attitudes are
what is
similar.
Africa? What is the? I'm like, okay, African is about to unload a bunch
Okay.
of fat jokes, so be prepared. African, what is the difference
Don't worry, I'm
between
not
like
fat, so
New
it's okay.
York and Jersey?
Well, okay, pumpkin carriage. Let me break it down for you. So basically, well, admittedly, there isn't a big difference. Unfortunately, there's not a huge fucking difference.
So you're basically Little New York.
I don't
No,
know why I'm
because
fucking pissed off at the world, but
I
I'm pissed
claim
off at the world.
Philadelphia.
You
I
claim
claim
Philadelphia?
Philadelphia. Like I live in South Jersey, so I'm Philly, basically, which is just also a very hateful city.
Is that called South
York,
Shore?
New York with the threat of physical violence is Philadelphia.
Well, both will threaten physical violence.
Yeah, but Philadelphia will carry it out.
Usually, yeah. Um, it's just a difference between like old school American crackheads and the ones really getting down on the crack. Philly. Like,
So you guys know each other in real life, you said?
what did you say?
Unfortunately, no. When I went to Philly, I did not meet Afro Coon. I wish I would
No.
have.
Oh, okay.
When
When
did
I
you
went
go
to
to
Philly, I
Philly?
went on. Oh, I went to Philly about 2 years ago on racism business.
Oh, why didn't you not tell me?
Because
I
I
knew you.
had it was like 2 months before I met you guys.
Oh, really? Sure.
Yeah, don't have him tell that story. That's about the Mosley kid, right?
Yeah.
I have a good memory.
All right, here's the Hate NF video, which is really fucking good. That I didn't want to admit when it first dropped, but it was.
It pegs. It pegs.
Which packs? Me packs or Bumpkin packs?
Why are you both packs?
Well, he stole my. He's an Anglo, so he steals everything great from Germans.
Well, yeah, you packs. Not.
Here we go.
Not
So, Eartha,
not
you're
that
German.
But
yes.
And then Afro, are you Italian?
no, but I are. I pretend. I make believe. But
He's a wop. He's a self-hating wop. He says I'm Irish and
I'm literally not Italian. Like not a drop.
We're gonna have to be silent during this because it might loop back because I have to share my screen tab. We'll see.
All right. Well, what's your question before you play that, Bumpy? What's your question, African?
Whatever happened to Zolt?
I'll tell. I will. Nothing actually. I don't.
Well,
I don't know.
I know the allegations. I know all that.
Well, let's talk about
more
that
than
in private because I don't
Yeah.
want to get a bunch of shit started because I don't have any proof of anything anymore because I just don't care about Zolt.
Yeah, just wondering what happened because he fell off completely.
As far as I know, he gave Galaxy Glass to like homeless people and then just like fucked off on the internet for a while.
What's that?
Yeah.
Galaxy gas is basically it deprives your brain of oxygen for a small amount. Yeah.
What?
Much is it?
The shit
attempted
Kanye
murder.
did. The shit Kanye did.
Yeah. Let's play this video though. This is really funny. All right. Tell me if you guys can hear the audio.
Dude, this car's ass!
I just kind of did this. Okay.
Also, Amcon, once I take control of America,
I'm going to kill you in real life. Not in Minecraft. No, I'm going to personally kill you. I'm going to do it by sticking my thumbs into your eyes and pressing down so that your eyeballs pop. You know, they make that sound. Right? There's a very unique sound to popping somebody's eyeballs. It's really an interesting experience. And then once they pop, I'm going to just push them down even more, and my thumbs will be into your brain. And
Okay, I'm creeped out too much.
cerebral cortex, and you're not going to be able to write anymore. And when I push even further, you're not going to be able to live anymore. It's really interesting how that works. What else? Oh, I had sex with your mother.
I stand by dude. This was the most base fucking thing I ever heard it said.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, they do this. They like play stuff with a big backstory. So I'm lost a lot too. I don't know what that's about.
It's okay. Just
I don't know what else can I say.
the Home Depot report, dude. Oh fuck!
Can you let us in on like the premise of this?
The premise of this was okay. So there's a show, right? There's several different. Okay, all right. Blue Jay. I ran a political organization. Okay, before I ran this political organization, it was ran by an individual called Culture's Dog. Right, he had a major crash out. Pretty much yelled at a bunch of members and left. All right, this caused a huge fallout with a lot of members to leave. All right. I took over and I made the mistake of making my propaganda person a dude that is a good dude. He's a good dude, all right? But he just like look at this, look at the graphics on this.
And that's him that was talking?
No, that's Deebs.
Okay.
That's Deebs. Deebs is Deebs. We're not gonna talk about Deebs. That was Deebs is Deebs.
Oh, so this is a new video. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, it's a collage, if you will.
Okay, thank you.
By the way, can you guys hear yourselves, or can we talk?
No, you're not gonna hear it, but the audience is gonna hear it. Mute the video whenever you're trying to talk. You don't hear it on the StreamYard, but the audience gets bombarded with echo.
Okay, well, I'm gonna play it now. So.
How long's the intro?
I don't actually remember that part of the stream. I don't actually remember that. Was that something that actually played on the fucking stream? That's wild. I don't actually remember that.
For the 11th time. 11 fucking times. That is all the stories we have lined up today. We're going to move on to the news here. So first, news article of the day. We have, hold on, let me just pull this up here.
It's like a wannabe Lex Friedman kind of thing.
Okay, sorry. I'm still learning. I'm still learning this. Sorry, guys. I'm still learning. I don't like Donald, right? But it's interesting that the rebel candidate in this election is a Democratic black guy. Or a Republican black guy, right? It is interesting, right? It is interesting that, hold on. This guy right here is the fucking, this is the guy leading the revolution against the status quo white Republican. This is the guy right here. And honestly, he looks like a Chad. He really does.
Hey, one question real quick.
New Frontier has not called the feds on...
So the guy that's talking right now, he's the leader of your organization, the New Frontier.
No.
He's dominating you.
No, he was basically the propaganda guy. The propaganda guy, and it lasted for a very short time.
Wait, he's not the guy you selected?
No, I selected him.
Oh, but I don't mean currently. I just mean at this time, like when he's doing this.
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, prefaces. New Frontier no longer exists. Okay. So that's why. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no longer exists. Okay.
Gotcha.
Right. It's all water under the bridge. You there, Orthodox?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna.
Mama just told me. Mama just
remember
told me if
watching
I
you
don't have
guys.
nothing good to say, don't say anything at all.
Okay.
I remember you guys had like Andre, right? And then I remember watching a couple of your videos. Like, yeah, I know what you're talking about though. Okay, anyway, I'll move.
That was way later.
On CT, that was a complete rumor, right? That was a rumor that was settled with Bumpkin called CT and said that was just people's shit posting. There was nothing actually going on there, right? I know a lot of people have said that, been saying that over a number of channels, a number of weeks, right? But there wasn't actually any attempts to contact the feds or anything like that. Why no open panel streams? Didi Doggo. Here's the thing. I would personally love to do an open panel, but unfortunately, after the Thug controversy, we can't. There's a lot of trolls out there. We see a lot of trolls in the comments. Admins, please get on them.
The Thug controversy. Thug shakers. Calling up Thug shaker.
Yeah, does he have an accent or a lisp or something?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column. Yo, hold up. I'm full screening and sniffing the fuck out of this. Hold on.
Peach impediment. A bit. It sound like a R's. He couldn't do his R's all the way.
That's a Canadian thing, in my opinion. Been a lot of Canadians.
The pause is not favorable.
Oh no, I screenshotted that. I'm about to have fun with that.
Oh my god!
A little bit of
Everybody thought the same thing too.
All right.
And so we don't really feel comfortable doing an open panel stream. Guys laid down the pipeline, but a lot of this stuff is a work in progress right now. But, New Frontier is not going anywhere, right? NF is the new AF, right? I will say this, the only time I will ever say this, but NF is the new AF, right? We are the future.
You can see Bumpkin dying on the inside.
What's AF mean?
We are back.
You can see Bumpkin dying on the inside.
It's America first. It's like Nick Fuentes and them. Wait, so
you've mentioned Groypers. They're about to show up in mass now.
Do you guys still like this guy, or did you go your separate ways?
I still talk to him on a personal level, but
okay, so it's not like bad blood. Okay,
no, there's no bad blood. I still talk to him, but will I work with him in a political organization? Probably not. So if it's muted, people in the panel can still hear it, but can the audience hear it?
No, you can't hear it. Nobody can hear it if it's muted. If you're talking on panel and the video's up, just mute it. Mute the screen audio.
Gotcha. Good for it.
So if not, you bombard people with echo.
Right.
But you can see Bumpkin dying in this video the longer that he says this.
Yeah.
Right.
Back and for 2023,
No,
and
we're
this is
not.
going to be a hell of a
What are
year
we-
for us.
What are we grifting? I hate this concept. What the fuck are we grifting?
Bumpkin, you know what really grinds my gears?
That was creepy looking. Screenshot of that. Looks like the count. What's the guy that on the Sesame or whatever it is?
This is PTSD for me.
Bumpkin.
Oh.
Let's see a live shot of your face. How do you feel? I gotta see it right now.
Bumpkin, why you got the
middle,
flag
and
upside down? What's the point? What's that
I
signifying?
used to be a libertarian.
That other
Is that what they
flag
do?
would say otherwise, but all right.
Well, that's just the Mexican flag.
Yeah, we don't know all your inside jokes.
Bumpkin was also a La Raza separatist while being a libertarian.
I fucking want to. I'm gonna.
Do libertarians turn their flags upside down? Is that some?
Yes, libertarians.
Oh,
like,
okay. I didn't know that. I really didn't.
they're the ones that always do the flag upside down shit.
Seems disrespectful.
No, it's not disrespectful.
Well, no, it actually the flag upside down actually means distress.
Yeah, it means that.
Oh, okay. I thought it was half mass or something. Or no, that's sadness. That's like memorial.
Yeah, that's mourning or something bad happened.
Yeah.
Upside
That's right.
down literally means either they're being besieged or it's been taken over.
Hence why I used to fly the flag. And I still do occasionally.
He flies the flag of Mexico. Flies the American flag upside down.
I was getting pissed seeing Americans, like Mexican Americans, but they were born here, flying the Mexican flag. Like,
Yeah, because they don't assimilate. Anyways.
I know, when they were born here, it's like, why the hell do you have such a strong accent?
Magic dirt doesn't exist. They still see themselves as Mexican. Just like Puerto Ricans, they don't really. They never really say they're an American. They say they're Puerto Rican until you talk to them about it, and you start talking about not letting Puerto Rico be a sugar daddy, and they go, "We're citizens too."
Right.
Puerto Rico.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. It's yeah.
This.
That's interesting.
We gotta get through this. Like PTSD, we gotta get through this. Okay.
Fucking black pillars. These people who fucking think they're like intellectuals because they black pill, right? Hold on, let me turn this off. These people who think that they're fucking intellectuals because they black pill, right? Like everyone in our position, everyone in the third position, like far right sphere, right? All of us should recognize that, all hope is lost and all of that shit, right? But to fucking come out and black pill like that and act as if you're some kind of fucking intellectual, that is that's the most disingenuous fucking thing I could possibly think of, possibly do, right? That's the most disingenuous thing you could possibly do, right? You are not an intellectual for saying, oh, all hope is lost, post 1945, we need to make concessions. It's so terrible now, we'll never defeat Zog. You're not an intellectual for saying that. You're a person with a fucking room temperature IQ, okay? That is what that makes you, okay? What we need, if you want to be a real intellectual, is someone who generates hope, who puts hope into the masses, right? Who finds a way out of this impossible situation, right? Someone like Nick Fontes, someone like you have Yee and you have all.
He said Fontes. Hey, Bumpkin.
Yeah.
So what made you choose this guy?
Good question.
Your voice.
Let's not get into that.
Live and learn.
Let's not get. I hate you. We're not making this a recurring meme. We're not making this a recurring meme, please, for the love of God. All right. Let's roll it.
Also, people like James Alsop. You have what's his name, John Doyle, right? John Doyle as well, right? People who will guide you out of the fucking misery, right? Those are the people who are the real intellectuals. People who sit there and act like fucking intellectuals while they're bitching there about how all hope is lost in a post 1945 world. Those are not fucking intellectuals. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, that's the rant over. It's a very condensed rant for you guys.
Right. Memeified Deity said, New Frontier are paleo-conservative.
Sorry, who said that?
Memeified Deity. Yeah, that's a real username. New Frontier are paleo-conservatives now. No, but let's go down that thought process, right? So paleoconservatives, America first, right? Not the modern America first, but the old America first, right? Right. One idol that most people in this chat actually look up to is Huey P. Long, right? Fun fact, a part of the paleoconservative America First movement in the United States. Okay? So why we slander that way, how far Huey P. Long got, why we slander that so much is beyond me. 3P? Is it still third position?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing too, though. I don't want to take the spotlight away from you, but here's the thing. Would you prefer like preferable to, if you couldn't have 3P, would you prefer AF or getting your dick cut off by a fucking tranny surgeon, right? It's like this is a non-negotiable point, right? We are at a fucking we are at a crossroads, right? 3P or not, and you know the bulk of us here at the New Frontier, in the New Frontier organization are currently 3P, right? And this will be the only stream where you hear us say it. The majority of us
Why are you sitting like that?
At the New Frontier.
You're about to fall over.
If we couldn't have 3P.
Is it muted?
What's up?
Oh, I couldn't hear anything. I thought maybe it was muted, but you just paused it?
Yeah, I paused it. Oh shit! How long was it fucking muted for? That's the question.
No, I don't know. Not very long. Oh, I thought maybe you paused it because I said something. I was just saying he looks like he's about to fall over. Like he's leaning so far over. That's weird.
He thinks he's cooking right now.
Yeah, he's been leaning like that for a while. And I was like, what?
Oh yeah, for Cam. Skip to the Rick and Morty bit. Where is it?
He's not wrong though. There needs to be people that help fix the situation instead of fucking arguing over how to argue.
Yeah, but still though, it's just oh my god. All right, here's a Rick and Morty clip. All right, here we go.
Not small people, right? Like collections and shit. Like they're not the government workers are not particularly smart people. I don't know. Does anyone here watch Rick and Morty? I don't think anyone here watches Rick and Morty, but there was an episode. I think it was the first episode of season 3, where Jerry gets a job with the intergalactic government, and the whole thing is it's supposed to be one giant bureaucracy, right? And he's the most inept fucking loser imaginable, and he's like getting all of these medals and shit, right? That is exactly what government workers do. That is verbatim. They are the most spineless, retarded fucking people under the sun.
Oh, that was like an oxymoron.
Medals for being spineless and retarded.
I think
Very nice.
We touted.
Is in terminal decline. What would you say it's?
We keep talking about striving for Overman, but drag ourselves down before we've even begun to ascend. Future generations will have nothing, and that's still not enough for people to put aside differences and their egos. What are we even actually trying to do here? I've sunk 13 years of fanatical belief into the ideals of third position. I'm just done.
And that's that. That was my PTSD. That was my PTSD.
You didn't have to do that struggle session.
I really didn't know what was going on, to be honest, though.
Oh, that's fucking bullshit. Been struggling with this goddamn bullshit. Alright. There we go.
Yes, Mars. I agree with you. There's a lot of lessons of leadership.
There's a lot of lessons of leadership.
But people are not willing to admit at fault. People are not willing to learn from them. Bumpkin's done a
Hey,
pretty good job of it, but the
hey,
rest of leadership, myself included, in New Frontier, could use a lesson from
y-
Bumpkin and learning from their mistakes.
I was never a part of this shit, but I remember one thing.
Wait. Message me on Discord before we don't talk about a lot of it online on stream.
Okay, I'll message because this one's harmless, but I'll filter it through you
All right,
because it was one thing I was a part of.
but Bumpkin. Speaking about leadership,
What's up?
do you feel like you've learned a lot from leading organizations, or do you feel like it was just a waste of time?
I learned a lot.
These motherfuckers should have learned about Rick and Morty.
You're echoing a little, Pumpkin, I think. Or somebody's making you echo.
I don't know who it is, but I've learned about leadership. Yeah, I've learned that the majority of people are going to be unproductive. I've learned that if you actually want to do something, you have to have quality people, and you literally have to run this shit like a business. You can't like grow connections with people if they're not going to be productive. If they're not productive, you gotta kind of toss them to the side if you want something to be successful. My major flaw, honestly, was in trusting people that I had like long-standing, friendships with, or what the fuck ever you want to call it, and just not throwing people off to the side the moment a red flag popped up. That was my major flaw, honestly. And now I grift online, so here we go. Support the fucking Griffnos Day. Send us goddamn money for starters, okay? Because now I want to drink.
You want to drink? Nah, bro, you was shitting on me for choosing wine.
No, this is what's up. What's up, Rex?
Hey, man. How's it going?
It's going
I
good,
Afro
buddy.
can.
No, he's safe. He's safe.
Yeah, no, we used to do a podcast a long time ago. Remember
that? We're not.
I'm gonna have to make an executive decision and say no Mexicans.
That's a real name, bro.
Yeah, Pax. I'll talk to the others in our server and I'll see if they can remember because that shit was funny.
Because I don't remember that.
You will.
Well, shit. Go ahead. Like,
Bumpkin
it don't sound like
might.
it's bad.
It's good to be
Bumpkin
back.
might.
Hello, Goyam. We got the OGs in here, dog.
The old gang is back.
All right. Let's not.
Now all we need is Earl in here. Like
that's true. We need Earl.
Let's not muddy up the stream.
Get CT back.
Get his queer ass in here. Yeah,
Call CT.
Let's okay. Ground rules.
Max has been
Right.
drinking.
Ground rules. Max, you've been drinking ground rules.
I already finished drinking, by the way. I'm good.
Yeah, YouTube TOS.
Let's
not muddy up the stream, please.
Back to the blue. How about new?
Black's the blue.
Oh my god, dude. Okay. All right.
Alrighty.
I'm fucking tired. Did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy the fucking struggle session?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
that was painful
man.
reliving
That
it.
was-
How did you let Celtic stay in there
yeah,
for so long? How many blunders, Bumpkin? How many?
You know, Bumpkin, at the time, I was still idealistic, and I was the old propaganda minister. And I did a way better job than any of these fucking queers. Like,
I tried. Okay, Max, I want to hear. I tried to bring you back several times. All right, I don't want to hear it. Okay.
That is true. They did invite you
several times. Several times.
This was way past the coup. This was way
Celtic
past
could
the
spell though, so
this was way past the
That's true.
fucking,
Celtic
the
couldn't
pumpkin
spell.
coup. Dude, I remember I would get fucking absolutely wasted drunk, and then made like this beautiful
like poetic paragraph about the working class and they're fucked over in America. Just like misspelled, like fucking grammar mistakes all over the place. 2K views. It just absolutely wasted drunk like writing some of this shit. And then after I was kicked out, like barely breaking 100 views on
BT would give
anything.
out the most boomer writing.
Yeah, boomer
two-liners
takes.
with 2 whole likes.
Boomer
Yeah.
takes. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Looking back, I should have let it die.
Oh god.
I should have let it die.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I know everybody has their point when it died. For me, I think NF died the moment Angelo started purging everybody. Once that happened, it was over.
Once Angelo showed up and we kind of started like separating ourselves for kind of like our idea, which was the initial idea, have like this kind of unforgiving idealism. I think once we kind of gave that up, it started going downhill after that, because a lot of our more true core beliefs started getting like kind of censored within group and started kind of dying out. And I think the only reason why we lasted as long as we did is because there was always like something intense happening in the real world. Like there was COVID, that's when we started. And then there was the George Floyd riots, and it gave us more legitimacy. If you remember, we started getting like thousands and thousands of subscribers on like the social media platforms and on YouTube and shit. We started actually gaining like a form of popularity. But then we got shut down like 3 times, like pretty systematically. All the social media accounts got suspended in sync 3 times. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that was
Angelo.
fault to Angelo because
I don't know if you remember, but it was because of him Wall Street came down on us, and he wrote an article and then claimed it was his group. They gave him the credit.
What was it, the Economic Times or like the World Economic? Or like,
I think it was literally called like, was it Wall Street something?
It was
Wall
the
Street
Washington
Journal?
Post. It was the Washington Post.
Wall Street Journal.
It was. It was.
Yeah, it was the Wall Street Journal.
It was.
That was the
That was
Washington
crazy
Post.
thing. Washington Post, was it? Okay.
I'll find it in a minute. I'll link it to the chat.
Bumpkin, can you present the image that I've put in the
oh boy
presentation?
What are you giving him?
Oh! Oh!
We are not going down that rabbit hole right now.
I'll
I'm
leave people with that
curious.
just for a minute. No, you're gonna have to figure it out another way.
I made that joke to my girlfriend earlier. We had a Uber Eats driver person named Emily. I'm like, I wonder what she eats. And I just realized my girlfriend's like, I gotta get that.
So okay, I'll tell. Yeah, we'll tell the story.
No. We're all sworn to secrecy. We're all sworn to
No,
secrecy. We took a
no.
oath. You took an oath.
well,
You took an oath, Bumpkin.
You took an oath, goddammit.
Okay,
Bumpkin, there's the link.
Bumpkin,
I sent the
you
link to
should
the private chat.
You should totally tell the story, Bumpkin.
Oh, it's still up?
Yes. Business Insider, that's what it was.
Business Insider.
Remember the new punch-in clips.
This thing.
Yeah,
this thing still
tell
up.
it or don't, because I think everybody else has no idea what the hell you guys are talking about.
Yeah.
YouTube deletes neo-Nazi account that featured an interview with a former member of Congress. By the way, that former member of Congress was Cynthia fucking McKinney, which is a black woman. Fun fact. Has nixed the channel of Fat Political Organization and the personal account of one of its leaders after it's used the platform to spread hateful conspiracy theories about Jays running the world. The move came after Insider reached out to Google-owned property to ask why it was distributing the content, which dubbed itself American Third Position, was led by Angelo John Gage.
God damn it.
An infamous white nationalist, according to the Harvard Law Center.
Italians white? Yeah.
Longtime far-right extremist. Jesus is by far the most disgusting religion ever. He said in one of the video, "What makes me sick is how my fellow Gentiles bow down to these people." That's what it is.
There's a quote. Oh, look at the
Oh,
old.
I wonder who
Oh
made
my
that
God.
background. I wonder who made that background.
I didn't make the background to this.
Will the real Slim Shady please stand up?
I made the bit at the top that says American third position. The rest of it was CT with his dog shit editing skills.
Yeah, this is just going to Cynthia McKinney. Yeah.
Oh man. What a time it
Nice.
was.
Some of my artwork is getting used on
Charles R.
on Business
Davis.
Insider.
You can literally put that in a resume, dog.
True. True.
You would be. This is the ultimate rape of
I'm
resumes.
never getting a job.
Yep. All right, I'm breaking the oath.
Remember, we are on YouTube, and this is not a political channel, so let's watch TOS, gentlemen.
Well, it's not.
I'm gonna say
It's
the
not
word.
like a little friend group. Though. We're gonna have to know what's going on to understand any of it.
Yeah, no. Appreciate your old friends dropping by, but they can sit in the back for a while.
Yeah. One sec.
Dead air. So what was all up with the Celtic Tiger post? Like,
What do you mean?
Did that come out of nowhere, or did y'all like rehearse that?
What Celtic Tiger post?
What are you talking about?
The when
video?
it's like, we are the new AF.
That came out of nowhere. That was not rehearsed.
I'm just fucking with you. You could have brought them back.
There you go. Literally 1984. What are you, some sort of fascist?
Indeed, indubitably.
I don't know if you heard him earlier, but he said he didn't want the politics on here, was it?
Yeah,
we don't really do politics, but I mean,
No, we're just talking about the insiders of the group. That's it.
Yeah.
That means your call.
I still do some politics, but I'm not that inclined anymore, to be honest with you.
That's perfectly fair.
What was it? Oh yeah, I'm gonna break the oath. That's right. I'm gonna break the oath.
Oh no.
Emily, let me grab.
Are you guys just gonna keep talking about this?
Let me grab
This is
Emily.
crazy.
I need.
All right, hold on. Wait, is this gonna be? I didn't even notice the pin, bro. I cannot wait to get this into Photoshop. It's gonna be great.
Oh God.
Pumpkin's like, I don't want to talk about New Frontier, and then for like the last 30 minutes, that's all we talk about.
Oh my god, I don't know where his book is.
Or are you grabbing the fucking World Atlas that we used to sell?
No, I used
to sell a World Atlas.
Fascismo. I don't know where my fascismo is.
No, it was a.
Oh, I told the book.
Yeah, I'm talking like one of the books that we old book that we republished, and it came out way too fucking big.
Hang on a minute. Are you talking about? You're talking about his books? I got them right here. 1 minute, I got you. Give me a second. Fuck underneath like 10 pounds of books over here. Oh, come on. Ooh. You got the classic is giant Codex Fascismo book. You got the little funny guy in the back here.
Oh,
I know that gentleman.
Yeah.
Is this gonna be another story about a fascist going trans?
The moral of the story: don't write books. It turns you trans or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Reading is gay. Reading is in fact.
So really funny story. We were just in a back chat one night, and CT, not Black CT, Cultured Thug, was like, I wonder whatever happened to him, because he hit me up one time on that email I never used, and I just didn't reply back to him until very recently. And For some reason, this member of ours named Earl said, started deep diving, and he's like, "Oh no,
now?
no!"
Buddy trooned out.
Hard, dude.
Worse. It's not just tuning out. No. Try having a decrepit hidden YouTube channel hidden from the
It's
eye of the
gone now.
world. It's gone now because we brought attention to it. I think someone reported it, but there is very unsavory content in the videos.
Let's just say there was one video called Emily Eats. Can anyone take a guess what Emily was eating?
Oh.
Yeah, and
Penis.
Oh.
It was penis.
And like this was a book that we all
I'm clipping that for a short, by the way. That
Yeah,
is
we're clipping it for a
what is
short.
Emily? Penis. It was penis. You had the perfect voice for that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The
Dude,
only
it was
thing that
so
would've been
bad.
maybe as funny as if African Wit came in with the jersey. It was cack.
Cack.
I
Cack.
thought you said heinous.
Cock.
It was a video
he's
of
dead.
Emily eating a small, very small,
Middle-aged
HRT
man,
affected
The
appendage.
smallest, some would call it the smallest.
Some would. I mean, I walked in and I said, "Wow, it was small."
Wow, it wasn't. That's not very big. That's below average, I'd say.
And Emily, her eating ability, it's just not great.
It's,
Oh
what
my
are you,
God.
Emily, what are you eating again? Remind me, what are you eating
I mean, I
again,
walked in and I
Emily?
said, "Wow,
And now the
what are
stream's
you
cooked.
eating?" It was
my
cock.
You guys crashed
No,
the stream.
we've said worse on stream.
It was cock.
It was cat.
Then we all swore secrecy that we would never mention this ever
I've broken
again.
my oath.
because-
I've
I'm
known
broken-
that my life.
What
No,
are
know-
kids in a tree
Oy
house?
vey.
Like,
What I want to
Poison.
know, I want to know if Marshall Ironsides ever turned out. He wrote a book.
oh,
I think he's dead.
Yeah, Marshall Ironsides died, bro.
We need to do it. We need to do a "Where Are They Now" of fashion. Everybody
the
either
fucking-
tuned out. Everybody either tuned
tonight
out.
on
or
60
flip-flop.
Minutes. Where are they now? Culture Thug, aka Everin Hun Welshons.
Let's not do.
What was Ironside's fucking slogan? Something in honor.
Strength of conqueror, which he just stole from Gladiator.
What was the fucking meme again?
It was piss and shit, comrades. Piss and shit.
Oh God.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Piss and shit, comrades.
Remember that the night we all stayed up like drunk, like absolutely wasted, and we were like looking at like SS bed sheets and like fucking swastika shower curtains. That
Oh,
was
hold on,
fucking-
I'll show you my
that
favorite
was
product
retarded.
for sale currently.
What was that? Who did the Codex Fascismo again? What's Emily's real name?
Oh, that was H.R. Morgan.
HRT Morgan. Yeah.
HRT Morgan.
HRT
Yeah.
Morgan. Oh yeah.
H.R. Morgan. Damn.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's fucked up because it was actually really good books too.
It was. They were pretty good. They were very useful because back in the time, like I don't know, probably like 2019 and shit, when those books were prevalent.
The
a lot
first
of the books that-
trad,
a lot of the
trad ortho bro on Twitter. That's who he was.
a lot of the manifestos and stuff were the first time translations I've ever seen. Really, it wasn't until like later on with Antelope Hill, like translating lots of Falange stuff and other things. I remember. Oh,
This is my yarmulke. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Hold on. Here it is. There are many like it, but this one is
Is
mine.
this the one your aunts can buy you or something?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
But you don't have it yet.
Yarmulcopter.
You should do a yarmulke fund.
Yarmulke fun. No, see, look, it's not my aunt, right? My cousin married a Jewish chick. Like my second or third cousin married a Jewish chick, and like that woman has always tried to get me to go to temple with them. And like she hated me, and I thought she hated me because I was a Nat sock. No, she hated me because I dabbled in Islam when I was a teenager. And then when she found out I'm not a Muslim, she's like, "You should come to temple. There's still a bunch of pretty young ladies." And I'm like, "Okay, I guess I'll go." Yeah, we'll get you a yarmulke. I'm like, I get to pick the yarmulke.
But she didn't buy it yet?
I remember like the most popular like search like type of like prawn in Israel was like Nazi Dom shit.
Well, wait, no, wait, I want to know about this yarmulke thing.
So we were looking at yarmulkes on Etsy, right? And because I made the comment like I get to pick the yarmulke, and then I wanted that spinny hat yarmulke, and she's like, "No, I will not get you that yarmulke. It's an insult." And then we went scrolling down, we saw the LGBT flag with like that includes black and trans people, and she just like glared and said some things that I can't even say on stream. It's funny what they can get away with, but no, And then I was like, you know what? I want a Confederate battle flag yarmulke. And she said, well, if you go to Temple regularly with us like 6 times, I'll buy you a Confederate battle flag, Confederate battle flag yarmulke. But instead, I settled on getting the American.
Why did you have to
yarmulke.
go first to have one?
I think she's just like, I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
She's trying to convert you.
Yeah.
Well, she's trying
sounds
to
like
incentivize you. If she wants you to go, she should buy it first.
That
'cause then you'll
this
be like,
female might have wanted to have intercourse with you. Have you considered that?
That would be my cousin's mom, and I would not, because she had cancer, so she sounds like a stereotypical Jewish woman. She's like, "Oh, Pax, you should come to Temple with us," and I'm like, that is not attractive. Like she sounds like a stereotypical Jewish woman.
like the
Some would find that
I don't
attractive.
like gifts like that. It's either a gift or you know what I mean. Like, either buy me one or no.
That would be a Jewish gift for you. It's always got strings attached. I know because I come from a very large, close knit family, and because we are close knit, and everybody's an evangelical. They cucked and like celebrated Hanukkah for like 5 years. It's for my cousin when he got married. So like I know what Jewish gifts are. They're literally just strings attached. And if they're not, they'll just go, "You remember when I bought you that for Hanukkah?" Like, bro, I just remember watching the Rugrats movie with my little cousins about about Hanukkah, all right?
Fuck
I
it.
remember
Sell in. More days off. Fuck it. Sell in.
That's kind of the philosophy of the different religions. That's a big difference between the two, is the stipulation. Because like the new covenant, there is not, you know what I mean? It's like, it's a gift.
I don't care about the religion. I just like spinning the dreidel and making bets on that bitch. Be like, hey,
well, no, I'm just saying, like,
it's desert crabs, dog. I like crabs.
Bumpkin, I thought this was a kosher chat. What happened?
Why do you want one of their yarmulkes then if you don't want to? If you don't want
it is impossible for me to be anti-Semite. All right, look, I go to Temple.
Would you wear it mockingly?
I would wear it if I had a Confederate battle flag yarmulke. I would rock that bitch everywhere.
I don't know a black guy.
And then if somebody said anything, I'd be like, "Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. I am wearing a yarmulke. This is not. It is that you're being anti-Semitic."
You don't think that's disrespectful?
I mean,
or is it not? Is it the lineage or is it the religion why they wear it?
I don't fucking know. I just know that I just know that I have a chance to have the funniest item. Bro, I have a chance to have a mythic rare item, all right? I'm not gonna turn it down.
Why don't you buy it yourself? Why do you want it?
Why don't I buy it? Why don't I? I am a self-pronounced in the real world National Socialist who is going to have a Jewish woman buy him a Confederate battle flag yarmulke. If you don't understand why I'm not buying it myself, that's on you.
No,
buying
then it's on me. Sorry, I don't know anything about Jewish and not.
Yeah, her buying it is what makes it special. That's what makes it a mythic
Not only
rare.
does it make it special, it's like, so it's already going to be a rare item.
No
But the
wonder
fact
she has
that
a stipulation. Okay, that makes sense.
Well, like her buying it, like she's already gonna buy me the American. She wanted the humiliation ritual with me. She wanted me to get the American flag with the Jewish flag, like the Star of David. I'm like, no, absolutely not. Deals off. So we just settled on the American flag yarmulke.
I think it's a good thing that Israel bombed Iran. I think that's a genuinely good thing.
Why?
What do you guys think about that, huh?
Why do you think it's good?
I think it's good because one, no American boys went to die, and two, tax dollars well spent. You know how much money how much training Iran has given to terrorists. Like they're literally anti-American. These guys will not hesitate to fucking kill you. Just like you guys say Jews, do subvert us or whatever. I agree on that point.
Well,
But
you don't know how we feel, but
Arabs? Do you think Arabs and Iranian want the best for us too? Fuck them, dude.
who are you talking to?
Let's send Jews to die for America. That's badass.
Okay, dude, that's not cool.
We're sending Jews to die for America.
All right, you're drunk.
I think you
Calm
sound like
down.
a child.
TOS, gentlemen.
And also,
I am running a decent show, so you got to chill out a little bit.
I think he's thinking it's funny, but it's just.
He gets excited when he's drunk.
Well, yeah, I don't want to have to kick anybody. I do like running a platform where anybody can say just about anything, but we do have to keep in mind where we're at.
Why would you want to say that? Like, there's innocent people that would have to go and die for something, and then like their mothers and their families are devastated. Like, that's not
Blue Jay,
funny.
here's the thing: Israel wants war with Iran, and this is why I'm on the fence. Right?
My argument was that it's good that Americans are not dying for it. It's good that the only form. Wait, hold on. Let me argue this.
Okay, that could
the
be
only
anywhere.
form.
I
Wait,
want to
hold
know
on,
why
hold
you
on.
don't like Iran.
I think it's a good thing. That it's like one. Iran is a genuine threat. Who's tried to deploy and create nuclear weapons throughout the years and decades, and it's at the same time has claimed to be a nation of peace, a victim of Western imperialism. Oh my God! Imagine the horror. We want to bring civilization. Wait, hold on.
It's a Muslim country.
No. It's not even that. They can be an Islamic country and still be a decent and civilized nation that can get along with the West. They can exist within themselves and be fucking civilized. But
Who
the
does?
thing is,
Which one?
But
Which one?
the thing is, they have been trying. Like while the Soviet Union, a communist nation that we've been fighting against for the past
Saudis
years,
funded 9/11.
we have come into
They need us.
wait, hold on. Because greater nations, greater empires like the Soviet Union, the West, and the United States have agreed upon reducing their nuclear arsenal. What good does it do to the world that another nation that is fundamentally religiously fundamental have nuclear weapons? How does that make the world a better place? I think it is a good thing that American taxpayer dollars
You're
went
asking a lot of
into
questions
Israelis.
without pausing.
Wait, hold on. That went.
We can't remember
American.
all
Wait,
of
hold
them.
on. This is the argument that I'm building. It is a good thing that American taxpayer dollars went into a foreign nation to do a job otherwise Americans wouldn't have to do. I think that is a good thing. I think
All right.
I think
so
it's
you
a good
don't care
thing
that it was Israel. You care it wasn't America. It could have been anybody. You're not like. There's no point having a conversation.
It's a good thing that we reduced the weaponization of nuclear weapons and rogue
Iran.
nations,
I get that.
Rogue nations,
I get that.
and they're eliminated, and we have and
Rogue
other
nations.
not
What's a
only
rogue
us,
nation
but other nations like the Soviet Union. What I mean by rogue nations,
The
is
Soviets.
nations that are opposed to the United States and the Western world.
Okay, so you don't care that it was
in your
Israel that did it.
backyard.
You just are glad that it happened. That was all.
He's talking to your dog.
I'm glad that the capability of nuclear weapons.
He's convinced him to be a communist.
That's all I was trying to ask you when you kept going on.
Soon the dog will recruit the cat.
That it was Israel, or if you were just glad that
Then
Iran
we're all
was,
fucked.
de-weaponized somewhat. That's all.
Okay, so my thing is, right, I tend to agree. I'm glad that it's Israel actually fighting their own battle for once. I do enjoy the fireworks in Tel Aviv right now. There is some type of sick sadistic thing that makes me like, man, I really feel like this was deserved.
It's war. They're participating in war. Like what can you say? Like we can't do it.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
I like my kebabs well done.
So you guys don't think they were fighting their
Israel wanted
own
this
war
war.
against Gaza?
Maybe they're lying to us. Maybe it's just a firework.
Maybe Iran
you know?
targeted them because they're weak because of the Gaza thing. So they already know they're already
They're
in
just having
a position.
No,
of weakness.
Iran didn't launch.
No.
Iran.
Yeah,
didn't-
Iran actually was threatened. No, they broke their promise to Israel, and they've given them several warnings that if you don't do this, is what's going to happen.
No,
It wasn't like a sneak attack out of the. I mean, yeah, it's war, it's sneak attack, but it wasn't like they didn't have a chance to.
Trump and
keep
Israel
their end
outright
right.
lied to the entire planet so that Israel could sneak attack Iran.
Well, they always do that. I'm not talking about the attack was a plan. I'm talking about they knew they were going to be attacked if they didn't do their part that they
Well, they
agreed to.
were literally negotiating. Here's the thing, right? You have to respect the sovereignty of other nations if you want your national sovereignty respected, or you want to be able to make this whole like worldwide working together work. And Israel has completely just tanked their standing in the world over the past 3 years.
I don't think
With
so.
the Gaza and now the Iran thing.
Well, I think most
I don't
people
think it's
support
going to lead
Israel.
to World War III because nothing ever happens. But
Well,
I mean,
just because someone attacks first doesn't mean they were the one that was wrong. If you have a contract and you have a treaty or a deal,
Well, Jay,
and someone breaks it, then the person attacks.
If you're building something I don't like on your property, and I tell you if you don't stop building that, I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna hop your fence and I'm gonna plant a bomb in your fucking tool shed.
No, they already agreed to not build it. That's the point.
You that for years.
They agreed not to build it.
Bruh.
Way back. It's literally a contract they made. And they're breaking the agreement they made by building these nuclear weapons.
That doesn't warrant lethal force.
Yes, it does, because they have extreme
They're
lethal force
building-
now that they're not supposed to have. So either
They're
stop them
building
now
nuclear
or let them
weapons.
launch them.
The country that's your
You
adversary.
want to
Why
let
the
them build
fuck
them
are
and
you
then
letting
try to
them
stop them?
I mean, Israel stole nuclear
They're not-
material and research from us to build their
It's a
nukes.
stupid war. It's not even a good
The simple
strategy. You don't
fact of the
let them
matter is,
buid something that
the
they
simple
hate
fact
you.
of the matter is,
Hello?
the simple fact of the matter is, a sovereign state is able to build the nuclear weapons or build their infrastructure or whatever the fuck they want when they want to because they're a sovereign state.
Even if
Oy
that was part of the
vey.
treaty they made. They
The
agreed
problem
so that we
is-
can break our agreements, is what you're saying.
Hang on, let me say this though. Here's the thing. I get what you're saying, the sovereign nation argument, but the problem is this is an adversarial nation to Israel. It's like
Well,
antithetical.
no,
to
it said
our-
they agreed not to build them.
Well,
Like,
even
are you guys
irrespective
not
of
getting
they
that how
have
important that is?
irrespective too of the agreement as well, though. It's an adversarial nation that wants the destruction of their nation and has been funding proxies and attacking their nation, even directly. Why on what fucking planet would you let your enemies get the nukes?
Right.
You wouldn't.
Well, and they have rules of engagement.
You
You
would go
can't
to
just
war
break your
with them. I'm
treaties.
not bitching about the war. I'm glad it's finally happening.
Yeah, I'm just saying
Like
it's just like then I get what you're saying, the national sovereignty thing, but I think it's moot when
But
it's
that,
like
that's what's up, Oxycat. No, the thing is, like, it's not moot. A sovereign state can do what it wants.
No, they would have the right to do it if they didn't say they wouldn't.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
They can do
Some
anything they
states are
want.
more sovereign than others. Yeah.
Well, there's rules of engagement throughout the globe.
You will always maintain that right to do what you want. You can pull out of a treaty at any fucking time as a sovereign state.
sure, but again, if
Well,
you're an
you have a
enemy
consequence.
nation,
I mean,
if you're an enemy nation to my nation and you pose a threat to my nation and you have a history of doing that, then yeah, I think by all logic and means you should go completely counteract that before it becomes a larger problem.
exactly.
I agree wholeheartedly with you. And Israel didn't do that until like yesterday.
Can we just agree that
but
it's
they
nice
everybody
that
supports
Americans
them on
aren't gonna
doing that
die for
because
once?
they
I mean,
were basically.
That's what I'm saying. I agree with that. I'm glad it's not Americans. Whoever made
I'm
that
not
here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go die for fucking Israel. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, fuck that. But the thing is, you know they're gonna drag us into it. You know they're
But
gonna drag
Iran's
our
been
treasury
giving all the
into
money
it.
to Gaza,
And then-
so they
into
know
it.
they're the next target.
We'll see.
Because Iran has given billions
I mean,
of dollars
we
to
can get
support
dragged
Gaza.
into it if Iran wants to go for Iraq or our military bases. That's how we'll get involved. But Israel's done its own conflicts before, not dragging America into it. They can hold their own.
Well, and by
Better
giving
than
Iran giving Gaza money, they
I thought
engage
you were
in war.
bringing based
When you get money, that
anti-Zionist
means you
stuff
declare
into
war. But they already included themselves in the war by giving money to Gaza, so they've already declared war on Israel. So they technically didn't start it.
I mean,
What are you talking about, Blue Jay? You're bad.
When you support an enemy
What you're talking
of
about?
somebody else, you're declaring war on them too.
So America is okay. So America's
Technically, yes.
already at war.
Technically, we are
So
in a lot of
America's at
wars.
war with Russia, right?
Yes,
Correct.
technically, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, technically we are.
So we're
But under
also at
Biden.
war, so we're also at war with China, correct?
Correct.
Why? Because of Taiwan?
Yes.
Well, no, we own the water, something like in the rights to something
No,
right there.
no. That's not
Through
how
a
that works.
treaty, it's temporary, but yeah, I think so.
I mean, the simple fact is we're interfering with sovereign nations.
Or control, not own. Nobody owns water.
If you don't want war, don't fuck with sovereign nations.
I'm getting
Sure.
Okay, then what's the
Who
point of
doesn't
making any
want
treaties
war?
if you can't, if you don't have to keep them?
Well, the thing is, though, the sovereign nation thing is pointless when both of these nations are completely opposites towards each other. That's the issue.
Well,
Iran,
there has to be some
Iran doesn't
consequence for
want
breaking treaties.
If Israel can steal nuclear material and
I thought
research
that was obvious.
and have their weapons program, I think anyone else on the planet should be able to have their
Sure.
weapons program.
Sure, I'm not saying that's wrong. I don't disagree with you. However, it makes sense.
No,
for
no nukes
Israeli
for you.
there- Okay, anyway.
You come back 30 years, maybe.
Where the fuck is that coming from?
So, Orthodox, what should be the consequence for breaking a treaty, or why even make one in the first place if there's
Anyway,
nothing?
let me just
Well,
finish my point real
I
quick.
for one am anti-nuclear proliferation. I feel like every nation state should have nukes and nuclear reactors.
Sure.
Don't they have
Well,
a
okay,
law
that's a whole
where
separate
there's
issue.
only
Though.
so
I'm talking about
many that
treaties
can
as
be
a whole
made?
about anything.
Let's let Rex finish his point that he's been trying to finish.
I don't disagree
He's
with you on
interested in
that.
being Orthodox, but okay.
I don't disagree with you on that pretense, but again, the issue is the fact that they're at war and constant conflict with each other. You already know where it's gonna go. If they're constantly attacking each other, why would you let your enemy have this asset? You know, it's not about sovereignty. It's about why would you just let somebody make a weapon that's meant to destroy you later on?
Yeah, when especially when they're providing weapons that Gaza
You just let
already.
anybody
So
do it.
obviously,
I'm not against the strikes. I literally said I'm glad Israel did it.
I just don't see where the point of like
The
national
point is-
sovereignty comes into
The point is
one
I
matter of-
believe in national sovereignty and self-determination amongst peoples.
Yeah, sure.
No,
Well, they're providing them weapons.
Israel's sitting here bitching and complaining for years about Iran trying to build nukes. It's a sovereign
Yeah.
nation. They have every right to. If you don't want them to have it, declare war.
They have an
But they
issue.
didn't.
Their prerogative.
Well, Biden gave Iran billions of
It's
dollars
their
to remember that.
prerogative because it's an adversarial nation. Therefore, it's an
Is-
issue.
Israel's literally adversarial to every other state
No,
around
it's
it.
that Iran is technically at war
course.
with
That's my
Israel
point,
too,
though, right?
because they're supplying
It's their
weapons and money and resources to Gaza, who they are currently at war with. So they
That's my
are at war with them too.
that's my point. It's
I know. I was just talking to you. I was talking about
Israel's an occupation force of Palestine.
Sure, yeah. But again, it's a national the natural prerogative of both sides to be trying to counteract one another.
I feel like you're trying to argue with me for the sake of arguing.
No, not at all.
No, I totally agree with him. He's
Just
right. I mean,
glad
that's
they
obvious.
stood up
You
for
don't want your
themselves.
enemy, best friend, to be rising up. Obviously, they're going to come at you. They're already giving them all their weapons and money.
I'm sleepy. I think I might crash out.
Actually, speaking of Bumpkin being
Night,
sleepy,
Bumpkin.
everybody shut up. Bumpkin, here you go, buddy. I got you. Here you go. Bumpkin has asshole, thyroid.
I'm going to fucking kill you.
diabetes
with the asshole
camera.
again. I have thyroid AIDS, and I need money. The only thing that will help the thyroid AIDS is money. I think it's funny. I think it's funny that I went from someone that would never grift on the internet whatsoever to the grift king. I think that's funny. I think that's
Enjoy the Griffno State, Bumpkin. Everybody is welcome, but everybody must pay. It's a perfect time to grift break. It is the first grift break in an hour and a half, I believe. So please, look, man, dig deep into your pockets.
into your
Right.
hearts. Open your
The
balls.
cash, no, fuck their hearts. I don't care about their hearts or their feelings. No, dig deep into your pockets. We don't want thoughts and prayers for his asshole cancer.
Why are you calling it asshole cancer? You're just being a dickhead at this point.
Is that how you guys? I'm sorry. I'll stop.
Okay. Where is
No.
it? Where is the thyroid located?
I don't fucking know. I'm retarded.
What I thought. All right.
Are you flirting with me?
Please give me money, or I'm going to bed.
Give him money, and remember. Look, the real people affected by hyperthyroid cancer, or whatever, are the friends of people with thyroid cancer. And if just $10, you can buy me cheese and wine to help me deal with my friend's thyroid Diabetes.
We're going way too far with this, bro. We need to fucking stop the grip. Hold on.
No, bro, I want griftception. I want to grift so hard, so close to the sun, that someone else starts grifting off my grifting of your thigh cancer grift. All
Yes,
right?
yes. Send me money. Money.
We need
now.
Sasquatch up here with his cock squatch cash app, so we can he can grift off the grift, you know.
Remember,
I love democracy. I love the republic.
remember.
If you're going to sleep, you're the host, like the reason I do the morning show. So if you're going to sleep, I'm not going to do a morning show. So are you going to go to sleep or are you going to do the morning show? What do you work tomorrow?
I work tomorrow, bro. I can't do the morning show.
Fuck. I thought you was off work tomorrow.
Nah, I worked this entire weekend, homie.
Jesus.
I worked today. Technically today now it's 4 a.m. I work tomorrow all the way into Monday morning.
Oh wait, Bumpkin. I feel like you should show the audience. First off, everybody, I have a contest for something I find incredibly funny. All right, this is in the
Fuck that shit. That sounds like AIDS.
This is in the meme section of the Discord. I want you guys to
Bro, why
Photoshop
are you
and
like
edit
this?
it.
Why are you like this?
I want you guys to make memes out of that. All right, we're having a contest.
Don't do that. All right, I'm going to fucking bed.
Ah, come on.
Kill yourself. All right, I'm going to bed.
Are you really going to bed? You don't want to grift?
Nah, bro, I don't want to send him money. It's over. It's ogre.
You can't be like that. Grifting's like making love. You gotta caress the grift. You gotta take sweet time with the grift, Pumpkin.
Well, you guys gotta try to grift when you got more people, probably. Like, I mean, because
I'm tired of her attitude.
Pumpkin's not in the mood. He's being a butthead.
I'm tired. But Denizen, you are right. The thyroid is located in the throat.
In the throat?
In the throat.
1 second. I just had everything muted. Here we go. Hello?
I hear your
Yo, what's up? Welcome back.
Anyways, I'm going to bed. Shout out to Psychosis Realm for
give us 20 more.
Chat aren't talking about me.
Give us 20 more minutes. I'm going to be sleeping.
Hey, give us 20 more minutes. Are you that tired? Because I guess I can go ahead and end it if you're that tired.
I mean, I need some rejuvenation, bro. I need some.
You need some money, some rejuvenation. Let me go grab my phone and see if anybody donated.
So
Orthodox, send him some money.
so what's the whole stream?
No.
What's the gimmick of this one?
I think people.
What's the what?
You got like 6 people.
What's the gimmick with your stream here?
What's the gimmick? This is the Griffno State, sir. This is a late night chill stream, but normally it's the Griffno State morning shows. I'm talking about YouTube drama and stuff like that. But this is the Griffno State, homie. You know how the society runs?
So you're asking us on the panel, right? Because we're like the most, I think, all the people here.
No. What?
I don't know. I'm just asking him.
I don't know. Let's get on more channels. There's like 6 people watching.
I'm just curious.
There's like 6 of them.
There's 14 people watching.
Oh, okay.
15 people watching.
Yeah, okay. People watching since keep up getting awake. And get him to like stop talking.
Yeah, I've went fully into the grift, so this is what we're doing now.
Okay, well you have to wait a minute and then see if people.
What's like I guess you just talk about YouTube drama and what else? Was
YouTube drama. We do stem a little bit into politics. I also like host that debate show, which I'm gonna reform into different graphics and stuff like that. Move away from the Roman aesthetic.
Well, also when you're grifting, you kind of don't want it to seem like you don't want to do it. And I'm so tired. I don't want to do this.
Oh my fucking god!
I'm trying to help. I'm being like a sales coach right now.
People
don't want you to stay if you don't want to be there, right? So I'm just saying you can be like, I want to stay, but I gotta probably go unless you guys want me. I'm just suggesting. I mean, You're not.
The grift, the donation is like a hit. It
It's like an
rejuvenates
adrenaline
the
hit.
panel
It's like
members.
Yeah, it's like meth, all right. It's
Right,
like
but you don't want to
gives you
feel like
energy.
people are like so unhappy to be there. They're like falling asleep and they're not in a good mood because then that means they don't want to be there. They're not in a good mood. Period.
But see, the thing about the internet is the internet loves torturing Bumpkin. Bumpkin has accepted this as part of his grift. I believe, anyway. He hasn't told me to stop.
Hey, what?
Bumpkin, have you accepted
Well-
the internet loves to torture you as part of your grift?
Yeah, no, it's a part. It's a part of. It's a part of.
I think people.
But I will never. I will
that
never.
want to donate
I will
will.
never fully embrace like the lolcow mentality. I will never be turned into a lolcow.
I don't think you're ever really a lolcow. I just thought people made fun of you.
No.
I think you just have to have a like kind of
No.
a bigger audience, or else people will like not get in the chat. This is my theory. I don't know. I mean, I've done a bunch of streams. I don't get cash, but I don't like ask them really. I mean, so it's not a big deal. But I think if people feel obligated, then they don't want to get in the chat because then they're like, well, I'm like the only one in the chat, and so people will shy away from engagement, and you're going to be better off with more engagement.
That one night they bought him up. They do? Wasn't it like another 2 hours or something, Bumpkin? The other night.
No. The riot stream. They fucking bought like fucking 6 hours altogether between me and Bumpkin.
Yeah.
That was
Right.
Yeah. It was
bucks.
crazy.
Like no, we're making.
I don't think I
good
watched that
money.
one, but
People are
no, I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying
people are liking what we're
they
doing.
were like approaching you about it though, right? Like they want.
No, they were not.
Bumpkin. When
Was
Bumpkin
Bumpkin
took
threatening to go to
over,
bed? Okay.
No.
when Bumpkin took over, he was like already tired. Hopefully, I think he even gestured. Hopefully, nobody pays in, and then people started banging him. It was hilarious. Oh my god!
So it was the reverse psychology that worked.
Not even reverse psychology. Here's the thing: Bumpkin gets legitimately tired, right? And because Bumpkin usually works 12-hour shifts. This is not reverse psychology. Bumpkin actually wants to go to bed.
That was an epic stream.
That was my point.
It was.
He does want to go to bed.
It was.
That's why people kept buying, because it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, man. We went for how many hours? Fuck, it was like a solid 16 hours of straight streaming.
Did Snowman end up taking over the last couple hours or the last hour or so? And
Yeah.
then you jumped on Orthodox. It was
Yeah,
good.
I had a family emergency hop up the middle of that stream. That's why I left. Because I
Yeah.
was going to take a piss and come back. But some fuck shit went down. And it wound up being fucking 6 hours before I could come back. And then the whole new stream was starting. Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
we unironically took shifts. We were
Oh my
taking
gosh, that
shifts.
comment, the entitled girlfriend. That's funny because I was gonna ask this analogy. Like, if your girlfriend didn't want to have sex with you, and then you're like, "I'll buy you this handbag that you want." Okay, fine. Then would you feel like she still all of a sudden want to have sex with you, or
see, I feel it's kind of hot.
still she still doesn't?
No, that's fucking weird.
That's my analogy.
That's your analogy?
Yeah.
Blue Jay, what if I told you I only really understand half of the shit you talk about?
That's okay, Bumpkin. I tune out when you play a lot of your videos and stuff.
Bumpkin
So
is.
I feel you. We're not
Bumpkin's
interested in the
mean
same thing.
today.
I know it doesn't. I don't care because I know Bumpkin. I don't relate a lot of things. I accept that. I don't care. It's not a big deal. Some things we do. I mean, we have some common ground, good discussion. So.
Well, the thing is this not every stream I do is gonna make me money, nor is it gonna be a banger. Because some of them are just chill streams where you just talk. But I do want to cover current events like the riots. That's why I don't think because I am probably gonna end it at the 2-hour mark because this is a good chill stream, and I don't think that I'm gonna come back at 7 in the morning. I think I'm gonna come back about 11, maybe 12.
Oh, 6 over here.
Then we're gonna cover the
And I just want to be clear. I'm not saying don't make money. I'm saying I do want you guys to make money, but I think in the the big picture, you'll make the
Will
most
she
money
fake
by
it
having
well
the
enough
most,
to get me off? That's the question.
the most engagement, because then you'll start getting ads and monetized. You'll get more money with a bigger crowd than you will with just individual donations. So that's
Jay,
why
I'm
I
not-
say that.
I'm
I'm not
not
there to
mad.
be a hater.
Because then I probably really don't care.
Well, I don't want you guys to think I'm a hater. I mean, you guys get money. I'm saying.
I know you're not. You're just very emotional. We know you're not a
No,
hater.
I'm not emotional at all. It's a logical. It's like a business decision. Like people that make the most money on YouTube have the biggest amount of subs and biggest views. Like, and they get more money off of that than they do like even their super chats and stuff. They're like,
See,
I
a
see
lot
on
of
the cake.
a lot of the grifting we do is part of the comedy skit.
I know.
Do you really think Bumpkin has butthole AIDS? I mean,
No,
butthole
I'm not talking
thyroid.
about
Yes.
He doesn't.
I'm just saying, if you feel like people don't appreciate your show or something, sometimes people just, they just don't or can't or whatever. But I'm just saying, I think you guys do have a good platform and you guys attract an interesting crowd. It could get big, but all I was saying is people might not engage in
We
the chat
wish
as
it were
much.
something less serious.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, fine. I'll take my business side of it. I've been in business for a long time, so I just think about
But you've got it.
Now that I do not have, but
No, not you, Bumpkin.
Oh, you
that's
can't throw
fine.
nobody else on the team, no
Yeah,
dick?
I'm
See,
Africa.
that's
That's all
that
that.
bullshit.
Bitch, ain't
One out
nobody
of five
about to
adults
throw you
has
no dick
HIV.
while you out here smelling like a hot
Yeah.
NBA locker room during double overtime in the 6th game. You've been wearing that sweater
One
since
out of
September
10,000 people in the United
1969.
States.
Fuck you, Fred.
You fucking wish you musky mushroom goblin bitch.
So you guys block me, like, okay, I'll go. Like, I kind of came back.
You don't
Take
have to.
another chance. I'm like,
You don't have to go.
well, I don't like to be the butt of the joke. Like, I'm a grown ass adult. I don't know.
That
wasn't even about you. I need to go to fuck to bed. I'm gonna.
Well, I was the one talking, and so I assumed it was.
He's on his third anger crash out today.
And the stream's only been going for 2 hours. This is bad.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, Blue Jay. When Bumpkin's angry, he's prone to crash out and yell at people, and you're the one talking when he's talking. So
He could have
crashed
gone a long
on
time ago. He
you.
said he was going to bed. Get your ass
I have
off
an
the thing and
idea.
Go to bed.
Let's have
If you
Ryan
wanna
come
do
up
it,
and
that's
talk
my
about
point. Why would
corporate
anyone wanna
taxes.
extend it?
Yo, yeah, that would be great. What are you talking about, Ryan? When I cover
Like, how's Bumpkin to say
I'm-
he's going to bed and then be mad someone's talking on the panel? Like, you should be the one gone. And say, now people gotta be silent.
Whenever I talk about current events, I bring up news sources from the local area, Dodo. Like, what are you talking about?
I would.
Come on, Ryan. Let's talk about taxes. You guys, I posted the Discord link.
If anything, I have like extending the grift conversation like 20 more minutes.
They'll never hear.
That was okay, right? All right. So he asked for 20 more minutes. I'm giving him 20 more minutes, and then I'm leaving. And
We got 8 more minutes. And then Bumpkin's gonna leave us. He's gonna be the dad who went to get the milk and never came back.
You gotta do everything Bumpkin does.
the old Irish goodbye.
Why don't you just friend it?
What?
I didn't
BJ,
say
I
anything, but I
realized
saw the sound so often.
I realize why you think you were the butt of the joke, because for some reason, whenever we play clips, it mutes everybody but you.
I can't see any clips on my screen, so maybe that's why.
Oh yeah, okay. You must be on your phone. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I am.
When you're on your phone, it glitches out. It doesn't mute you. So whenever the screen goes black, it's because we're playing a clip, and that's what
Yeah, I
people
think
were
it says
laughing.
tap for sound, so I thought you guys muted me or something.
Yeah,
Like,
whenever
it looks normal. Okay.
Whenever it says tap for sound is when a clip is being played.
Okay, thanks for clarifying that.
No problem. Now time for white people lore.
Man, I'm gonna wait this home.
Hope you guys enjoyed that.
Inspiring.
Remember who you are. All right, look, no, hold up. I got us another fucking cheese video.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Bumpkin, they're doing it again. They're doing it again.
Do the melted metal one. Those are cool.
I'll do a melted metal one, but first I have to show why I get angry. Right. They're doing it again. Now it's
You and Bumpkin are always angry. The
Yeah,
hand.
look, I like cheese. I don't like when they finger fuck the cheese curd.
Why are gloves?
I agree on that.
Why are gloves just not a thing in Italy? What the fuck is going on?
They're literally fisting the fucking Parmesan.
How can we talk shit about Indian street food when this shit happens on a daily basis in Italy? What the
Well,
fuck?
actually, don't chefs do that with the bread? Like they knead the bread and stuff, don't they?
Before it's
a little bit
cooked.
different. That's a
That
little bit
cheese-
different.
They might wear gloves though. I mean, I don't know.
The cheese is
See,
gonna
here's the
be.
thing. Cheese. Go ahead, David.
It ages,
But,
so that if
the
it gets
dough's
bacteria, it'll like. I get
usually
it.
ends up cooked. The dough ends up usually cooked. It's likely when they're
Yeah.
done with the cheese, it hadn't been. And then let's talk about knuckle hair. Has
You
anybody
dip it in
ever
that
found a
saltwater
knuck-
bath, remember? And then it like I think what that does is almost the equivalent of like where you smoke meat
They-
or whatever.
They need to stop finger fucking fisting the goddamn cheese curds. That's it.
your
That's all there
knuckle
is to
hair.
it.
No, I agree with that. I'm just wondering
Yeah,
that
knuckle
salt
hair.
bath that they do.
Out of my
I'm gonna
teeth.
go back to my Discord. You have a good one.
You guys remember in
Yeah,
like
we
the
go
old
right
days
to-
how they preserve
Yeah,
food was
see you
like
guys.
salt it to death, like jerky kind of, and they dip in that salt bath. Do you think that kills bacteria?
No.
That's just for the outside of it. Don't you remember when they did that? They dipped it in that salt bath, and it did something to outseal it or whatever.
I do not recall.
You didn't watch your own video? Okay. Just kidding. No, it was
Oh
fun.
wait! You're talking. Oh, okay.
It was on
talking
your
about,
yeah that.
You're
cheese
talking
thing.
about the process where they make the
The wheel at the last step. Yeah, they dip it in a salt bath thing. I think they leave it in there for a while or something. It like draws everything. It draws out the moisture.
I want to watch a guy making some bullets. Like it's a
Yeah.
homemade thing. He casts his own fucking lead from the range.
Okay. Well, how about someone making guns? Do they do those on here? No.
Huh?
They color like I suppose this can be one shape. Like what about like people making like gun like actual guns or something?
Well, you I don't think on live stream you can play that.
Oh, okay. That's what I was wondering. Yeah. But, okay,
It's
we can
the-
watch that then.
They're really
What are-
weird about new firearms.
Is that Dennis the Stone Fell or who's that? I can't
Huh?
see. There's no names.
What?
Is that Dennison?
Yeah.
Who picks
okay,
their
cool.
butt? Hold on, who picks their butt, bruh? That's crazy. That's a crazy ass statement. Who picks their butt on this panel?
Also, what is hand cheese? You should not have hand cheese. Hand cheese means you're a failure.
So true.
Actually, I went to a bakery, and there was this French lady. It was like way back when I was getting married, and I wanted her to make my wedding cake. And I went in there, and she lifted her arm to do something. She was like this hairiest armpit. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, it was and then after that, I'm like, oh, she make the cake. I'm like, okay, don't be judgmental. Like, I'm sure she is. Like, but it was weird. Yeah, you forget about other cultures are like, I don't know, different standards. Why is everybody so quiet?
Like, I'm sorry. I got my autism got triggered by this video.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. He's making ingots out of range lead, and then the video above this that I'm gonna play
In
next.
this video, I'm going to show
is
how
casting
to
them into
turn
bullets.
scrap range lead into lead ingots, which are much easier for casting, melting in a smaller pot, or selling if you choose.
Imperious is
I'm gonna
always
use a
welcome on the
Bass
panel.
Pro fish fryer.
You guys don't have to mute up for this
I'm
one
gonna replace the pan. In this case, I'm
because
just using one
it
that I bought
doesn't
from Goodwill,
echo.
and then I'm
It doesn't
using some
echo
utensils
through,
from
so we
Goodwill.
can actually
You
talk
gotta
over
make
this
sure that
video a little
there's
bit.
no moisture left in the range scrap you pick up.
A little bit.
You can check to make
We can
sure
we
that
can
there's some
critique
lead
it and talk
exposed,
shit.
and
That
then
that looks like the
couple
world's
ingots,
nastiest
one
fucking
tiny
soup.
tip where the base has exposed lead.
I mean, isn't he inhaling lead fumes right now?
Use a hand
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
About
pretty
all
sure
the-
that makes you vote Democratic.
as long as the jack is broken and you can see some exposed lead through it.
It's bedtime for
it'll
me.
melt out.
It is
As you're heating
bedtime
it
for
up,
you.
that heavy lead.
Good night, everyone. Have a good.
No one's
Remember,
donating to you,
It's going
Bump?
to float up.
no one donated to me. It's
Also,
bedtime
any other
now.
dirt, debris,
All right, sad.
anything
All
else
right.
that's not lead.
I
But
can't
just
believe these idiots like in the chat. Okay, see about this.
Try not to
These
beat
people
any
follow me
prisoners.
around.
Anything off of the top.
Again.
As you skim.
I can't
Again.
stand these fools in the chat. They're such weirdos. Like follow me around, and I blocked them. I can't even see them, but I can see them on here because StreamYard's different.
So
They're
as
just
you
like, I don't know. I can't stand them.
You just gotta ignore them, darling. This fucking like
have a little too much
people.
Yeah,
Here's
but
the
then
thing.
I mean, they're the
on
only
the
people in the
internet
chat
like
right
to fuck
now,
with
so
people.
it's my Northville chat.
And then
Sad.
scoop.
Just focus on the world's nastiest
Stir it
soup.
around as I go to make sure any of the lead
World's
stuff in those
nastiest
jackets pours
But
out.
yeah, take it easy, everyone. Please donate to Orthodox Guy for however long he's gonna do this stream past this point.
Imperfections.
I
scrape the sides, scrape the
I
bottom.
try to stream whenever I
It's
can.
melting.
Only reason I was able to stream tonight is because I was lucky enough to be scheduled for an 8-hour shift instead of a 12-hour shift. So we'll not be able to stream tomorrow, or sorry, today, technically because it's 4, or Sunday because
All right, have a good weekend, Bumpkin.
I will not. It's terrible. There's a riot. There's like sorry.
I
There's a
know.
protest
It's always
happening.
raining and cloudy and dark and scary and
No,
bad.
there's a protest happening in my local area, and I work as a county corrections officer, so it's going to be a fun fucking weekend for me.
You might like it because you do like yelling at people.
Get the tasers.
Yeah, but I don't
Get some
get to yell at
taser
people.
training in, bro.
Yeah. No, I'm not taser certified. So
No, but you can
It's not
be
that
and you
bad.
make content.
It's not that bad. Just let them hit you with it.
Nah, bro, I promise you. If you do it, if you get taser certified, I will go through the civilian program and I will show my face, full body docs and everything. I will get pepper spray certified and taser certified and show it on not on stream but make a video out of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, if you
do
get
it, I'll
taser
do it.
certified, I'll electrocute myself also.
Okay.
Like when I was younger, me and my cousins and my friends, we would literally just fucking taser the shit out of each other.
no, I'm probably gonna. Unironically, I'm not a taser certified, but I'm probably actually gonna become the instructor for my jail for a pepper ball. So, because that's the real fun. Pepper ball's the real fun.
Well, those aren't reliable.
Figures you'd be the expert on balls, wouldn't it?
Those tasers too. If they misfire and then the person attacks you, like it's kind of worse. Or they
I've
get
got
it from
the
you.
top man. He's the top ball man in this area.
What are you talking about?
Bend over and accept me.
Okay, this
All
stream
right, I
just
gotta
got
go.
extremely gay. All
Yeah.
right. Please,
Stay
Denison,
safe.
pray the gay away. Take it easy, everyone.
Go pepper your balls,
for real,
Freddy.
for real, the Bumpkin. Be careful.
Stop it.
Be safe.
What you just say, Tennyson?
Go pepper your balls.
No, you said another word after that.
Stop it.
Don't try to be the hero. Like if something comes off, like just get your
It's not
back
what
up
he
and stuff.
said,
We want
how
you
he
to come
said it.
back next week, Pumpkin. Even though you're annoying.
Hey, hold on. Fuck you. Okay. This is my outro video.
金钱看齐，墙上写着“秦香莲”的30。
All right, so I don't necessarily know who Chad is, but I do watch a lot of gun tubers. But unfortunately, we can't show them on live stream because you're not allowed to show gun. Well, I've showed guns before with this clip. I've showed this clip before, so
Fuck him and his wife, because they're both fucking garbage. Now what the fuck you think about that? Tell me I'm fucking joking. Flip that.
that man was in obvious pain from shooting that under the bridge. Like, clip that. But this is not a real. This is not a real ammo fund. I'm just joking around. I'm not totally not joking. I need some more 223, but I am just joking around. I'm actually not going to spend it on ammo. But Since we're in the mood, I'm gonna finish this video. We could talk. Remember, we can talk over it and critique it, talk about how cool it is. But this man is boiling lead. He is doing it
Okay,
now.
lead. Yeah, that's what it was.
I like to put them into.
What's
a
he
metal
scooping off
bucket
the top?
and then save the.
He's
top
scooping off the dross and the casings because he got a lot of this lead from the casings of bullets at the range. And
So it's separating from the other metal.
yeah, it's separating from the brass and the full metal jacket from the bullets.
Okay.
And some people even do wheel weights. I'll go to the junkyard and get wheel weights.
Is that the thing you throw for the what do you call that? Skeet. Those little dissolvable. Have you seen those? They're like little discs, but they're
Oh yeah, for
biodegradable.
shooting like a
Yeah.
dove shoot or a skeet shoot.
They're shooting skeet, yeah. Like, in fact, over Easter, my son, he'd never shot it before. He got 2 out of 3, and they were like hundreds of feet away. It was cool. But yeah,
He threw a regular candle in there for flux, and for those of you who don't know metalsmithing or metalworking, the flux it fucking bonds to all the dirt and impurities and brings it out to the either the top or the bottom, and you can just scoop it out.
It's helping pull out any leftover imperfections that may still be in the lead. Now, just like with the copper.
I know Hickok 45.
Make sure.
I don't know who Chad is. I know Hickok 45 and FPS Russia.
Scraped up.
FPS Russia, and I like Demolition Ranch in Kentucky.
How's the wax burn?
Oh no,
They don't
Kentucky
do
Ballistics is a
smithing, though.
personal hero of mine. Fucking tanked that. He tanked that malfunction and like fucking saved his own life by jamming his thumb in his throat.
Left with more of that
Yes, that was nuts, dude.
Scrape the bottom like you
And then he looked death in the face and called it a bitch and said and made a fucking branded shirt, saying like called stick a thumb in it. Fucking like.
When I first saw that shirt, it was before I seen that episode where he showed everybody what happened. I thought it had something to do with the Garand thumb. You know how you the Garand thumb where you get your it's caught in the slide, and the YouTuber. I watch him too, but
yeah, I like Garand thumb. Garand thumb's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
I like Brandon Herrera as well.
If you need to, you can flux with the candle or beeswax again, and you're just gonna continue to skim.
So he not a regular candle. He used beeswax candle as flux.
Dross is removed.
See, now it looks how pretty and shiny and shit.
look how far away is the stand from it. Because can you imagine if it splashed on you?
Bro, see, I don't think it's the splash he's worried about. I think he's worried about inhaling lead fumes.
Okay, but still, it's not got on your skin because it would stay like hot. It would sink in.
I kind of like. There's a morbid curiosity that I wonder what would happen if he just put his head like right over there and inhaled.
Start thinking about what you want to use as a mold.
Like how
long it would take.
For lead poisoning?
How long it would take to completely deteriorate his lungs and his blood cells.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he has. I'm surprised he doesn't have like a filtration cover on it or something like that.
I think he's wearing a respirator. Because he mentioned in the beginning of the video about safety equipment.
What about letting it into the air though? Around you, in your house and stuff. Isn't that pretty?
Well, he's outside.
Well, I know, but I mean,
you can add more lead if you.
All right, you want me to pull up 3 of 7 project? I got you. I'll pull that up. That'll be. I'll go ahead and pull that up for you, Ryan, because you are a donator.
Drop a little more lead at a
and
time.
you also come on and provide good talking points.
Ingot molds you can use are the actual factory made.
Let me find a good video of theirs.
RCBS, Lee, and Lyman make those. They usually
drop them a sub.
£1 or £1 ingots. Now again, I mentioned the selling of the ingots.
Ooh, see, here's the thing. I'll risk it.
Might be a good idea to use the actual.
I'll risk it. Well, actually, no, I'm not gonna risk it because they don't. They have some They have some stuff that's not shooting.
Might be a little easier to sell molds that look like bars.
well, when they contaminate like water or air, I mean, it goes for hundreds and miles through the soil. The water carries it, and then in the air, it like
different cast iron.
It condenses and it like sticks and stuff. So I don't know. I would still think he's. I mean, he must know. I'm not saying he's wrong, but I'm just curious about that.
Fairly well.
I don't know. I don't think it would be that bad. It's not like he's like a
It doesn't evaporate,
I wait
right?
until the last ingot that I filled
Because it's not water, or
is
you know.
hard enough that when I touch it with the spoon,
Does it
doesn't
evaporate?
spill the lead and then I dump them all out together.
I'll play his jujitsu
Don't wanna go too
video. I'll
soon
play their
because you still have
jujitsu video because I don't know if it's one or
and if you
multiple
wait too long, there's a
creators, Ryan.
possibility that
But I
you'll stick
don't
it
really want to
and it may
risk
ruin the pan
playing. I don't really want to risk
So
playing
that may
actual,
take a
like
little
showing
bit of
actual guns because it does violate streaming
Find
TOS.
what amount of time.
But I got their after we play the schmelting videos, I got their jujitsu
Once
video
you dump
pulled
them
up.
out, make sure
They
you're
look like
careful
good
with
old
them.
country
They will
boys.
still be extremely hot. So you want to, as you can see, I'm working on brick. And like I mentioned earlier,
I got to
you can
grapple
always
Helson
cast
Gracie's
while you're
older
doing it.
brother.
In this case, we would
In my
Who's-
run
do
in
a
the
muffin tin
MMA
fold,
world, he
cast a
put
few
stretch
bullets, and
marks
then
on
when
my
they're cold
arm
enough,
that'll
dump them
never
out,
go
and
away.
From twisting
this
it?
has been a quick video.
He
showing
put
how
me
to
in an
make
arm bar,
bullets in
but
this
somehow
case.
his fingertips felt like he was fucking Spider-Man and it just stretched my skin.
Oh my gosh. That's
They
horrible.
were animals, dude. I held him, I had him inside control for like 30 seconds and I was just trying to dance because he was trying to take my back from that position and finally he twisted up on me and got me in an arm bar. It was nasty.
Yeah, because even like when you're a kid, and I know it's probably COS, but like you call it like an Indian burn. I don't know if I can say it. You know when you do that as little kids, each other, and you twist your forearm like skin different ways. Did you guys do that? It's like even that hurts when it doesn't even leave a mark. I can imagine that was like
if there's any doubt of what you're dealing with,
crazy.
and you can get on the edge with the dice like this right here.
Well, it's not
pinch
TOS
it,
to
and
talk
you see
about
how easy
anything.
you
We can
pinch
talk
on that,
about
soft
anything,
as that is, you
but
know that
I
that is
don't.
lead.
I don't want to. I don't want to
Steel, on the
willingly
other
like.
hand,
I don't like. I drop those guys
Well,
down.
no, it's just the term
bump
Indian because it's
be
supposed
a
to be Native
dick.
American. You know what I mean?
Don't want to break too much COS.
and put it on there like that.
Yeah, I just kind of like how people don't say that they say small hats. Like, you know, the Native Americans kind of like that way too. Like you gotta kind of be careful what you say.
I don't know those gentlemen, so this doesn't necessarily go for them. But a lot of people from this political sphere, whether it's Democrat, Republican, fascist, communist, they're spurgy as fuck. So they don't really pay attention to what they're saying.
Oh, that's good stuff there. And most
Are you talking to someone in the
lead
chat?
wheel weights, if you go to
No, I was talking to y'all about why I
Oh, okay.
booed.
Yeah, I don't necessarily know what like the host wants, so that's why I err on the side of caution in case better than saying it and being like, oh my gosh, we don't say that over here. You know, I'll just be like, not necessarily because I personally have that stance, but like, oh, I can't say anything because I will say anything they say on the news. I don't see why not.
and that's what we're doing this for. We're making
They say everything. You know what I mean?
mold up buckshot or mold up some bullets.
So what this guy's doing, if y'all didn't catch it, he's melting wheel weights because in his opinion they have like the perfect.
Like steel.
It's not just straight up. It's not just straight up lead. It has it's an alloy, a lead alloy. In his opinion, he's got the perfect hardness for buckshot and
I worked
bullets.
with Goodyear for several years, and you can tell the old lead wheel weights when you see them. This is old stuff here. Okay, guys, you see now I got an old cast iron pot here over my turkey fryer, and that's what I use. Now you take these
We go down to
weights,
Kentucky Dam and
lead here.
snag, so we're usually just making the
Pot's good and hot.
16th up,
I figured
the
I had about
badass
enough
sinker.
go into the pot.
Nothing with precision.
And that's about what I like to start with at a time right there.
Did you make your own?
Start melting down and pooling up, and all that steel will float
Sinkers for snagging
draw, and we'll scoop it off whenever we
at
get
the
that
Kentucky Dam. Real swift water.
Okay, guys, we finally got a little pool started here, and as you can see,
I ain't been fishing. I ain't been fishing this year yet. I think I'm gonna go fishing. By the time I start swimming.
Yeah, it's nice.
Me and my buddy go every year, usually to Kentucky Dam a couple times a year. It's been a little while though. I've been a hermit for about 5 years now. It's he used to be on the Moonshiners. Bro used to be make moonshine on the Moonshiner.
And it goes pretty fast then.
TV, the History Channel TV show.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Tyler Wood, the big old sumbitch that was with Tickle and Chico.
Mm.
When I was talking about the Easter, the shooting thing, I had actually rented a cabin right next to the river. They had in like the living room and the master rooms like face the back. You open it like 20 feet to this rushing river. So you can open the screen and just hear it all day. Oh, it's so nice. I know if you get like go fishing and stuff like that. I didn't fish though.
Okay, I like to have a little hardness in the buckshot so it'll maintain its roundness.
Do you have any clips of moon? Do you have any like? I
Sometimes
might
you
look
have
up
to
some
use what you
clips of
got.
moonshiners.
That's why wheel weights are
That's a
ideal
good
for
show.
making
I
bullets
like that shit
and,
when I was
making
growing up.
buckshot. So I'm gonna add some more.
There's some good ones. The only one I ever, the only time I'd ever watch is when he was like, "You got to check this one out," and then I would watch it. You know, when it aired. It was good. I got to go into the CMAs and stuff. We went to the CMAs. I walked like down the red carpet in a $16 pair of shoes. I didn't know it was going.
Nice.
Working with lead. This is some bad stuff, guys. Really, really bad stuff.
Yeah, see, this guy's talking about
You
health
want it to be
equipment as well.
ventilated. Eye protection, hand protection, much protection as you can get. I've been doing this a long, long time.
So does it only let off fumes when it's melted?
Still respect the stuff.
Yeah. I know it can. Okay.
If you do make a mistake,
So we watch enough melting. I
You're like-
want to watch him make some bullets. I'm looking for the video where they make bullets.
Is that his rooster? Sorry.
Yeah,
I
he
just-
he has a whole homestead and
That's
chickens.
cool. Yeah.
I think
it's just
YouTube may
funny.
have taken the actual fucking videos down where they smelt the stuff. Well, they're there, but
That
I
one you
told
played the
him-
other day was cool with the like copper like melting and it looked, I don't know, it looks cool.
Oh yeah, no, I can play another copper melting video, but no, this is the one Ryan.
What about a
wanted us to-
moissanite one? See how they make
Moissanite?
that. Yeah, I don't know
I'll
how they make it. I just know it's lab created. But
All right, I'll look it up. But this is a.
It
We're
says
gonna watch about
MOI.
maybe 10 minutes of this.
Okay.
Yeah, just tell me how to spell it in the back chat, and I'll look it up.
Okay.
While this is playing, I'm gonna grab me some tea, then I'm gonna come back. Feel free to talk over it. But this is the 3 of 7 project that Ryan posted. These guys, they do tactical content. I'm surprised I never heard of them before because I used to love the homesteading tactical gun channels, like all that stuff. And apparently this is a Navy SEAL tries jiu-jitsu for the first time. And feel free to talk over the video. But let's watch it.
What should I do, AJ?
Where's the second video, Blake?
Oh, by the way, I did wear underwear this morning
Yeah, me
so that
too.
my balls aren't slapping you in the face the whole time.
why would he leave us with this?
The great people of YouTube were gathered here today to practice an ancient art that became obsolete with the invention of the firearm. But people still like to do it because it teaches you some good stuff like discipline and makes your brain work and pretty good exercise. Nowadays they call it jiu-jitsu, and we are at Scramble Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. When I was
What do you
younger,
say?
growing up, we called it wrestling. And instead of tapping out, you had to cry "Uncle."
I think that's two different things.
Because these guys like
Really? Yeah. Anyways, I'm super pumped about this. This is going to be, I was going to call this Navy SEAL versus Ultra Runner Jiu-Jitsu match, but it's really, in all reality, Navy SEAL versus Weenie in Jiu-Jitsu match.
Well,
And,
I'm just a Walmart employee.
and by the way, Chili hates being touched. So this is going to be absolutely a sensory overload for him. So we're going to learn a few things, and then we're actually going to do a couple of official matches, if we can last that long. I'm getting pretty old. He's a weenie. We'll see what happens.
I'm Jason Hamilton. I'm the owner of Scramble Jiu-Jitsu and the head coach here. I'm a first degree black belt. I've been training for 25 years now, and I'm going to be coaching, running Chad and Chili through some drills, teaching them arm triangle, and then reffing their match. This is my oldest son, AJ, so he's going to be helping me. He's going to be my uki today, and we're just going to be running through drills and hopefully get some good content and some.
That was
funny
something to
stuff
watch
for you
out
guys.
for right
I'm just here
there
to make
when
fun of Chad
you're
and Chili. That's all.
when you're
We'll we'll start out.
They're matching everybody up. You don't want the guy that's got those ears.
I know, like Randy, what's his name? They were like the
Randy Couture, yeah.
yeah, and the other guy he fought like the very first time. Remember?
Chest low,
He
head to head.
he was like a taller like white dude. I forget his
Get
name.
back in front of us.
Like,
And now
but yeah, he had the worst.
Driving using my toes.
Randy
By the
Couture
way, I
and
did wear underwear this morning so that my balls.
what are some other like the early like famous guys?
Look, I'm gonna take my
Uh,
legs to the right
Hoist
side.
Gracie,
Okay,
of
yes, to
course.
the right side.
Hoist
I'm gonna lay
Gracie.
myself belly
Or like the UFC
Shamrock.
guys. I mean,
that works. Chest to the floor
Yeah,
too.
the Shamrock
Head,
Brothers or whatever they
This part of my
were.
head touching the side of his head.
well, you know they did the
Matt
UFC
Hughes.
fights at the in
Matt
Vegas. Like,
Hughes was good. George St. Pierre is probably the machine of all of them.
I'm gonna sink everything.
George
to
St.
the
Pierre
floor,
is an animal.
touch our heads together, and I'm gonna drive.
he was a
this
UFC
elbow
fighter.
and Smush my finger.
Yeah,
See how
yeah,
I
he
go up,
was.
stay
There's a
down,
video of him and
push
Joe
him
Rogan
down,
kicking the bang.
keep sinking down, keep sinking down. And now do calf
Okay, I
raise.
don't
Both
know.
feet.
But
It's like a
yeah,
arm
the first season they had
arm
a
triangle.
reality
It's not
show.
working.
You remember that?
Squeeze a little harder.
All right, you
They
see
they
the
did.
dude
You don't
getting
want to push.
choked?
Yeah,
Okay, nice.
that's it. There's
That was
you don't
me
want to push
during
up.
training.
You want to push
Everybody had to
cross.
crank on me, and then usually you wait until the lights start to go out.
He can't be choked.
And when it starts
So this
getting
is the
dark,
big
you've
thing,
got to
too.
tap.
Us Chili's
Don't
built
let
I
them
think his
pass
last
you all the
name's
way
oh
out.
Chuck Liddell.
These little
That's what I was
shoulders.
trying to think of. Chuck
Chuck
Liddell. Do you know that dude?
Liddell.
Gotta get really
And he has
tight.
Well, you know, it was
those
hurting my
cauliflower
arm, but I
chaps.
didn't really like that. I feel like it was hurting my arm more than it was hurting him.
So look, he'll do it. So once I get in,
All right, that guy's the inside of the dude's elbows
And now once I get
kinking one, and then
Look how I
the
put
guy's
my
shoulder
nose on
that's
my
in the
fingers.
pin
My head
is
touches
kinking the other
Now
one.
when he goes to
It's
pull his
closing
arm
off the circulation.
Well, good.
You stomp my foot, I'm gonna punch you in your freaking face, dude.
Yeah, I don't think I could ever get into that because it does a lot of damage to your body.
I think Chili's
It's
probably
psychologically, I walk through the mall different. I
came into
I
this
could
and I was like, no, I
navigate
think
You
through
can
a
get that
crowd
from
different.
And then he
kung
started doing the
fu
moves, and
or
I
other
don't think he's
martial
got
arts
it. I think
The
that don't damage your
jujitsu.
body
Could
and
be
your head.
just
Yeah,
so I was doing.
I don't know. I did
the submissions
Shaolin
to
Kung Fu
Chili,
for like
That's true.
several years. And like
I think Chili's got it.
I had
I
a
think he's
like
got
more
it.
There's
confidence
some
and discipline, but I didn't have any damage to my head.
Champion
So.
puny today. Yeah,
There's some
Chili's
good
gonna walk far out of
kicks.
it.
There's
so
some
if you
good
go the
kicks with
entire
kung fu.
time
There,
limit,
it's a little bit of all of
Yeah,
it. Like
it's good blocking. I
um,
think that's a lot of it.
if you
Get
do
on
submit,
Yeah.
panel, old
it's an
man.
automatic stoppage, and then we'll give y'all a couple minutes to recover.
But no, the reason I don't know
Test
about
Dude,
all these
5
QA
minutes is a
guys,
long
I don't
time,
go
dude.
and I don't
That's
practice
fine.
like
We do 10
jujitsu or
minutes
martial
a lot of
arts.
times.
I'm
I
freaking
do
nervous
HEMA
for
and
it, dude.
boxing.
5 minutes is a long time to be doing this.
Slap, bump, go.
oh, here it goes. Let's see it.
I feel like I'm wrestling. I don't know how to wrestle. It's very similar.
Which one is Chad? I'm
I'm
assuming
assuming
Chad
the
is
beard.
the one that's yeah, the beard. That's what I was gonna say.
It's too high.
Oh.
He's the
Oh,
one who
wow.
ends up with the erection.
Count that as a guard.
It's okay to end up on your back if you know jujitsu. It's
I've
kind of
wrestled my
ridiculous.
girlfriend like
Yeah, I would
Alright.
tap out immediately.
He's got the full guard. He's in the guard.
This is how babies are made.
I was gonna say like this looks similar to me some positions me and my girlfriend were in.
Look at that fleet. There you go.
Somebody's getting pregnant.
4, 6 points.
That's like even when I would spar, my teeth was like you got. I was like quick with my hands, but he's like you got when you get on the ground, you're screwed. Like I just tap out immediately because I just don't. Yeah.
Confirmation, it is the beard, man.
Well, I just have a reality. I know most people
And
are
we're
bigger than me,
married.
so like I could know jujitsu well, and if a man tries to tackle me, I'm still gonna lose.
You're my
Armbar.
wife
Going for the
now.
armbar. He's sneaking for the armbar.
This is how prisoners get
Soon
Sneaking for
the
armbar. There he
babies
is.
will
That's what
come.
That's what ripped. That's
that-
what ripped me right there.
That was a perfect fucking armbar, was it not?
Yeah, and he telegraphed it too, but that guy he's not in a familiar position. He wasn't a good power bottom. Oh, come on, get up. Watch for the leg triangle.
In real life,
He's going for the leg
it's
triangle.
useless. But
He's going for the leg triangle.
You're gonna look at the ceiling.
Keep him from standing up.
It keeps you down. You're gonna get up.
You got it. Yeah.
You got space.
Yeah.
Space.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Got his
hot
ankle
man
in
on man action is the first thing to shut
that's
Blue
why
Jay up all night.
I don't get the point because street fights don't go like that. So you're only doing it to get better at competing in it, which means you're going to be doing it more.
This position is called suck it.
I don't love it. I'll tell you.
What if he just ripped
I like boxing.
That's hard. That's like
You never.
the most intense workout that you can possibly do.
Yeah. And people get down and roll around like this for 45 minutes.
That's
and
why sex is exhausting.
not even thinking
like
about
same thing.
your cardio. They're slapping on the leg. Get them. Pick him up.
Like you never see people like fighting at a bar and then all of a sudden they're doing this for
That's
30 minutes.
You would be surprised how many street fights I've seen end up on the ground like this.
Step into the mount. Pinch your knees here.
Yeah, if they don't have any boys,
Well, if they end
don't
up on
have
the
any
ground,
friends
but
with
they
them,
don't sit there hold their position.
if they don't have
they
any
hold
friends
still.
with them, you can do this. But if they got a
Yeah,
group
but
of
people
friends,
don't-
you
you're
definitely
gonna
don't want to get
I've seen a
on.
lot of people start punching someone in the head when they get to the ground. They don't sit there and like hold still. You know how they'll like pause both of them for like.
Yeah, but somebody who knows. Somebody knows.
still.
Yeah, well,
If
somebody
I
who
wrap
knows how to do
somebody
this, they're
up-
not going to be holding somebody still. They're going to be snapping somebody's fucking arm with an arm bar.
I'll hold them still. I
Yeah,
will
the other
literally
person will-
tickle a motherfucker. I will literally pin somebody and tickle a motherfucker like this. I will make them
Tickle them until they
mad.
piss themselves.
Yeah. Instead of punching, I like to slap the fuck out
That's
of
kind of
them.
weird.
That pisses them off even more. It's a cardio thing. I hold them still until they can't breathe anymore. Fucking Python type shit. He's got a crank on his
Is that
chin, like
within the
he's
rules?
not
You
all
can
the
do
way
that?
under the chin. He's got his,
What do the refs do when you do that?
Blue Jay is correct about this, though. It is mainly an athletic thing.
he's got one hook in. The dude with the hair is got his chin tucked
See how
in,
they
so
lay
he
still like
can't
that?
breathe.
That's what I mean. Yeah. That never happens. in street.
They could lay like this for the whole 20 minutes and the ref not stand them up because they see that there's some action being done.
Well, because in real life you can cheap shot. You know what I
There's
mean?
mental chest. It's like mental chest. He's got it. He got it. He tapped before he got it.
I don't think so.
See how slow they're getting up? Golly.
Hand control.
Yeah.
This is my fucking coffee.
And they can't compete with women, obviously, so it's always going to be men.
Good shit. He stuffed it, but
There has
Oh,
been
what about-
10 minutes of that. That was not bad. That was actually pretty fucking beast from those boys. It was great
Word.
hanging out with you guys. I will be back to do the actual news stream around 11 o'clock my time. I'm going to go take a nap, go work out, take a nap, shower. Can't come up, buddy, about to be on the business end of 28. Crazy. But
Okay, well, I'll talk to you later.
All right. Talk to you later, Blue Jay. It was great having you. Got any final words?
No, I'll just either if I miss the show, if I'm asleep, I'll just watch replay. But otherwise, I'll try to catch some of it.
Awesome. Well, I hope you don't.
But no, I appreciate you guys. I don't, come and make some peace. I wasn't actually mad, but I didn't want you guys to think I was mad or something. I was just busy, but yeah,
I'm
I
glad
like
you
you
weren't
guys.
mad. Thank you.
No,
I
of course
like
not.
having you. You're always fun to talk to. I appreciate it. Plus, you were a founding member of the channel, so I appreciate you being here as always.
I'll stop pulling that card, but yeah, I appreciate that. But no, I don't like stay mad. I don't even get mad. Sometimes I'll remove myself. But I only if I don't like someone, I'll just won't engage with them. I don't fight with people. So, I mean, you guys don't say anything that's like really inappropriate or
Oh, wait,
like.
hold on.
So it
Before we
doesn't.
end it- Before we end it, I did tell you we will find a video about how Mazanite is made. I did.
Okay,
I did
well
say
we can do it
do
next
that.
time if you want, or just a little short one. I
Well,
guess.
no, tomorrow, like later the later today, gonna be like strictly news and trying to
Oh
stay
yeah,
on topic.
Iran.
So,
Yeah.
so let's watch
Okay.
how it's made while you're here.
And that's up to you. Don't feel obligated to do that. So. Yeah, even a little short one. I don't even know if it's cool. I have no idea how they do it.
It's only a 1 minute video.
Oh, okay, cool.
How is moissanite made? Made from the mineral silicon carbide, moissanite is typically used as a diamond alternative in jewelry due to its shiny appearance, durability.
That's what you was
and
talking about when you first
affordability.
came up, when you first telling me about it the
But
other
the
day.
history behind
Yeah,
it
my daughter,
is
she got
rather
married last year, and
interesting.
a couple of her friends are married too.
Although
They're all
moissanite
young
are not
because we're in
diamonds,
Utah.
they have their own
But that's what they
flavor
have
to
rings
diamond
made of
alternative
that
for many people.
because of
Lab-created
it's
moissanite or
lab
man-made
created. Yeah.
moissanite is silicon carbide
That's a
formed
pretty
as a
green
single
color. I like
crystal.
that.
You
It
know
is
that sodium
produced as
carbonate?
near
That's what they
colorless
use
or as a
for
finite number of green
almost
and
like
yellow tints.
the
It
concept
is
of
created
pyramids
by a
holding
patented
power
and
source. Like
complicated thermal growing
they're
process.
using it in clouds and things like that. It
Before
holds
we
a lot of
continue,
energy.
please take this time to like,
I don't
comment,
know if they call them clouds,
subscribe,
but
and turn on notifications. Thank you. As
so it's
seen
like
in the
an
above
energy
photo,
sustainable
each
product
gem
too. The
starts with a
diamond's
cat
the
drawing.
side
All of the
note of it
following
in a way.
processes from creating the wax,
Check out
wax
Denison's
to the master
channel, his
model,
gaming
to
channel. I'm
plating
gonna
and
go give you a
packaging,
sub to that
are
if I'm
done
not already.
ethically, conflict-free,
Yeah, because I
and
was
no
like, I'm
direct
like,
damage to the
I know I'm on
environment or
your
creators.
Discord, but I can't
Many prefer
find your
lab-created
channel. Like,
moissanite, as they are
I would guess
affordable,
I'm
more
subscribed, but
durable,
what's the
and are
name of it?
ethically
Digital
sourced
Dentist?
when
Maybe
compared
I
to
am.
their
Let me
diamond
check again.
counterparts. Please see the link in the description to browse our moissanite jewelry.
Dig it. Y'all have a good night, day, wherever you're at. I'm gonna flip a coin on whether or not I'm gonna go to work today.
All right, have a good
I
day.
got to work. Take it easy.
Good talking to you. So
See
is
y'all.
it just
All right,
DENI
Ryan, I
or
got
did it
you.
get cut off? Is it
Oh, it was
Digital Den
was
I? Or is it his whole name? Can you pull that comment up again?
It's at Denizen-X and at Digital Denny.
Okay, so okay, let me find it real quick. Maybe that's why, because I was looking in my, but I thought I looked in the D's. Okay, hold on one second. Okay, I can't believe I wasn't subscribed. Maybe I thought I was, but I just found it and I did subscribe. I probably was thinking that because of the Discord.
Let me pull up Ryan's comment.
Do you do
if you want my email, I can drop it because it's my business email on YouTube. I can just drop you I can just drop it in the chat, Ryan. And now if you want my personal email, just let me know before I end it, and I'll wait until you cash up, and then I'll send you my personal email. Thank you for coming, David. I appreciate it.
Peace out, David.
Dennison, do you not do any videos or just do posts? I'm not sure I'm on the right person. Hello?
Hello?
Do you have, I'm just making sure I found the right account when I subscribed. Do you have any videos or is it just like on the playlist and posts?
All right, Ryan. There's my business email. I only check it once
think I
every
just
3
found the right
days,
channel.
or unless somebody tells me they sent me an email. So I will be checking it like for an email from you. I'm assuming it's important and you want to email me about something. So I will be checking it, but like typically after the initial like us contacting, if I don't email you right back, it's because I only check it once every 3 days. But Brian's got my email. Let me know when you got it copy and paste and saved wherever you want it. And then I'm gonna end the stream. It has been great hanging with you guys, watching stuff.
Okay, hold on. I can't find Denison's channel, and if I click on it on the StreamYard, I think it will kick me out, right? So I'm just making sure I find it real quick.
Okay.
Okay, because I looked at Dennis and Denny and said Den play music and video games. That's not it, right? Oh wait, okay, I think I found it.
That's my gaming channel.
Oh, okay. So, I see. So you have two because I figured. Okay, I think I got the right one now. Yeah, Dennis the next. Cool. Okay, I just subscribed.
You got
How
it?
long have you been doing videos? Oh, not too long. Okay. All right. Thanks, Orthodox.
You're welcome. Dennison, we should do a I'm gonna download, not right now, but I'm gonna download Star Citizen again. We should definitely do a Star Citizen gaming stream.
Oh yeah.
That sounds like it would be
them's
fun
the
as hell.
shits.
Oh yeah, no, they're fun as fuck. I love doing the my personal favorite mission is doing the boarding action.
Yeah, everybody likes that one. Mine is seize the data.
Seize the data. I've never been able to complete those. And then when I was playing the salvage mission where you find the broken ships in space and you have to salvage them, or you have to find like the bodies of the crewmates to get their shit for their family. Like it was bugged, so you could never find all the bodies.
Yeah, it was bugged for like a good 2 years, 3 years.
That's the only thing I don't like about Star Citizen. It does feel like the developers like, I got your money, so I'm just gonna take my sweet ass time fixing anything, because I would rather add new shit to make new people buy shit. Yeah, but eventually they do fix it. Eventually, I will give them that.
Yeah, they got into some trouble this year and actually lost revenue for the first time, and so they're claiming they're going to refocus on stability and content.
Well, I mean, that would be the time to do it when you finally start losing revenue, or when you like, because like if people are buying into something, because like, can't you buy the equivalent of like $100,000 house, but a ship on that game? Or is that just every ship for sale? Like, it's wild. But I mean, it's a fun game, and if you got the money for it, I mean,
I think it's 10K. It might be 30 or 40K, but I think it's at least 10K, and that's every ship in the game, including like Imperial destroyers size fucking warships, bro.
Like it's fucking amazing. Star Citizen is, if they ever get it finished, which I don't think they will, because they want to do a whole universe. And right now they it's been 20 years and they only have two star systems. What's up, Wolfpack? But no, we should definitely one day when we're doing a chill stream, because like I just found out how to do this shit right here, right? Because I'm trying to up the production quality for just the chill streams and even the news stream. But like, I just found out how to add like the avatar and like pull up stuff like that. That GIF makes me laugh. So whenever I play that means that somebody's about to get booted. Like when Imperius or somebody's up and they're just running off at the mouth, I'm gonna play this for a few minutes, and then I'm just gonna yeet them the fuck out of here without even saying anything. And then I don't know if you were here earlier, but like I can game while we're talking and then give people something to look at. So like I actually like learning new things. So when we're doing a chill stream is when I'm going to actually experiment with production quality while on stream and see how people like it and engage with it. So I think it would be awesome to play Star Citizen during a chill stream, or just do a full on gaming stream with OBS, with like just OBS and like us in a Discord or something. However we can do it.
Yeah, if you come over to my Discord, I might be able to get like another 3 or 4 guys, and then I also know a couple of streamers too, so maybe we might be able to join groups and have one big huge fucking stream.
That would be fucking sex. But I have to go let my puppy in. I can hear him whining at the door. You guys have a wonderful night. Thank you for coming, Dennison. You got any final words?
Yes, money now. Money, I like money me. Thank you.
All right, thank you guys. Thank you guys for all donations that you have given in the past. Thank you for watching and being here with us. Thank you for commenting in the chat. God bless you. Love you all. Y'all be safe. I will be back sometime in the midday to do the news stream. We will be talking mainly about Iran and Israel, their little conflict, and any news going on there. Every stream I do is a chill stream, to be honest, but some of them have topics, some of them are just this, where we share memes and watch other creators' videos. I got to get better about posting those links in the chat too, so you guys can go give them a like. But thank you all for coming. God bless you. And there are gaming streams out, our gaming videos. I'm not going to stream gaming that often unless it's me and Bumpkin playing DayZ or me and Dennison playing Star Citizen. But like I said, I'm going to do a run of Definitely Not Fried Chicken, where we start a drug empire and do our Breaking Bad bit. I've got a neoliberal hellscape called Quasimorph, where you play a mercenary in an ultra-capitalist space society. I've got Star Sector, where you can play a ship captain and cruise around the stars. I've got Infection-Free Zone, where you can build a post-apocalyptic society. I have Project Zomboid, where you play a zombie survival game. I have Barotrauma, where you are on Europa and you survive the fucking Cthulhian nightmare or Lovecraftian nightmares of the deep. I also have Kenshi, Crusader Kings, Fallout. I have a merchant simulator called Caravaneer 2, which is one of my favorite games, and where you could build a merchant empire. It is also post-apocalyptic. I also have a plethora of first-person shooters, and I do have a video game for marble races, where we can when shit gets lull in the stream, we can hold a marble race and see whose marble wins. I think you guys would actually enjoy that. I feel like everybody's a little bit autistic over here, myself included. But much love. Production quality will be increasing. There is more videos to come, but I'm learning how to edit properly. I'm gonna have y'all some more dono videos made for when you donate. Some more very beautiful women paired with some nice music. Y'all have a good night. It's been fucking real. Thank you for coming.
And Tropicana gets its roof torn off, Tropicana Stadium that the Tampa Bay Rays play in. And if you look into it, Tropicana orange juice was created in 1947 at the same time the U.S. military did their first ever experiment on a hurricane. You guys can look it up, 1947, first experiment on a hurricane. Bradenton, Florida is where Tropicana orange juice was created. In Bradenton. So you just happen to have Anderson.
I can have non-sexual orgasms within my body, pleasures that I didn't know were possible.
Fuck yeah. There's another short happen.
You deserve that, wrestler.
It's true. You do deserve it.
It's damn near like a rite of passage in this. Oh my god, it's working.
Mandy says that Dolly grips harder than me. This is fucking unacceptable. Get cold out, bitch. And don't grip enough. I really haven't been grifting hard enough. You guys, I just found out I have cancer.
Bank account transfer?
Check cancer in your PP.
You have cancer.
All right, but seriously, donate some fucking money just because I might have cancer and just not know about it.
And to be fair, that is untreated, unknown cancer is the worst type of cancer because it's untreated.
Right,
so I think
and unknown.
For untreated cancer people, get out your wallets, open your wallets, open your hearts.
I can't believe I have the worst type of cancer there is. This is tragic. I just need some money to kill me.
God is so good. The stillness is so gentle. The silence is powerful. See, because it's through the silence of our listening and our seeking that God reveals the wisdom. The wisdom is realized in the silence from within you. The silence within you is beyond the mind chatter, behind those gossiping and controlling voices that are always around, whether it's in your ears or around. There's voices and gossip and voices and words that want to control you, want to interrupt your peace, interrupt your silence. You choose what you allow.